Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be nice to like
mostly.
hear
Yeah.
because the other night
Alright, I'm gonna push this
finally got
live.
around to watching K-pop Demon Hunters, and now I've got the soundtrack stuck
Oh
in
my
my
god,
head.
it's so good. I was literally just playing it in the classroom earlier. Twitch, are you again not working? What the fuck is happening? I thought I fixed it. I think we're live. Okay, it's working, allegedly.
Looks like it's working.
Does this microphone sound okay?
Hey, there we go. Yeah, it sounds good.
Yep, you're
Okay.
good.
For some reason, my Twitch keeps defaulting to the webcam that I don't know where it is.
That happened to me the other day where I was like playing some video game on Steam with my friend. He was like, "Why do you sound like you're coming out of a trash can?" And I realized that I'd been like speaking directly into my actual mic, and it was the fucking webcam mic that had like fallen behind my desk.
Right. That's probably where my webcam mic is. I was doing that. The same thing happened with me and James the other day, and for whatever reason, Twitch just has that listed as my default, and likes to reset it whenever it wants to. So that's fun. So I was investigating that.
Fair. All right. Cool. You guys are down in the pit. Last session you cleared out most of the pit. You were excuse me. You guys cleared out the like midnight milk fungus farm, so you could go back to the mushroom lady and talk to her about that. There were other strange creatures, like Intellect Devourer, who was possessing basically like a mushroom dryad, essentially. Pethumanin, this strange creature. I don't think anyone actually correctly identified with some low rolls, but there's something called a Gosreg. A lot of mental blast spells going on. You were able to... I really thought I was going to jump you guys with it. But you guys made your way to this like back chamber where Tualachek, the Intellect Devourer, who's been in Caleb Valdemar's body, was indeed still in his body. He tried to play a trick on you guys, having instructed everyone else in his crew when you guys fought them to jump out of the bodies immediately. You guys killed Caleb's body, and he didn't do that at first, which led to some concern, and then not feeling very guilty about potentially defiling a corpse. Tarek like just cracked its skull open, and Tualachek did indeed jump out. A lot of crazy claws and melee ensued, along with various transmutation and mental spells, including briefly turning Gangini into a turtle, but you fought free of that. And then, unfortunately, fully petrifying Lupin, turning him into a statue. You guys are still hoping that there might be another way out of here that does not involve fighting through the horde gaggle of gassed cultists up top. And in doing that, you knew there's another tunnel coming out of the mushroom farm, which you have made your way over here to where there are a couple of creatures in a room with what looks like a hole or maybe a shaft of some sort. And we kind of stopped off there knowing you'd have to fight these things. I don't believe we were particularly stealthy in walking up with the heavy boys, so I think we're just going to straight initiative. I will show you what the creatures in there are again. These things. And I will read you a brief description of where of the room you guys are in. But any questions while I pull that description up? All right, cool beans. No questions. It is. All right. So there are slimy sheets of glistening green mold growing along this damp chamber's east and west walls, kind of pooling in slimy heaps on the floor. To the north, you see that 10-foot diameter gap in the wall. Now and then wisps of vapor seem to be like wafting up out of it. As you guys walked up, these two creatures kind of burbled their surprise. And I am going to roll us into initiative. I will roll Tarek for now. At the moment, Lupin is still a statue, for what that's worth.
The statue pulled a very funny face.
Pulled a very funny face, indeed. As you're like, don't make a funny face. What?
And I just did like the raised eyebrow thing, like, what the fuck you talking about? And then that was it.
Sometimes it'd
So
be like
I'm
that.
boosting initiative.
Okay.
Oh, we rested, right?
Um,
Yeah, we got arrested.
a long rest? You guys did before you did the Tuala check fight.
Right.
Not since that fight, though.
Right. I don't think I actually took any damage. I think that sounds right. Okay.
I think you mainly just got turtled.
So, okay. So I would. Okay. So this is gonna be a +3 because I'm enfeebled 2 now. Yeah. Okay.
Had we already rolled for initiative, or is this a new one?
We had not rolled at the end of last session, no. Unless it somehow deleted all of them, because the last ones are definitely not those kind of rolls. I say as I take a bite out of a bread roll. Alright, Roland, leading the way so far.
Yep.
Oh, I need to roll a Tarek, sorry. Just had his sheet up. Come on. Let me look at his stats. There we go. I do think Jumpgate is letting me load you guys' sheets faster, which is very convenient. Alright, we're going to start with Roland. You are up first.
I think I might delay until after these things go, because I think we're trying to, what do you call them, funnel them?
Okay.
Because right now it's just me and Tarek who are the frontliners.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so they'll go first then. Or, well, you know, let me drag you so you're delaying. The turn tracker thing that I've added to this game is not fucking happy. I don't know what's going on with that, but keep it for now. Okay. Alright, they're not very smart, so they're just gonna start making fucking moves here. First one. Oh no, it's not putting them to the back. This is gonna get fucking annoying. Just the way that it's... What is happening? Oh my god. Sorry, like the little turn tracker thing I do for you guys that like highlights them is just... That script is fucking up big time. Okay. I'll try to deal with that later. That's interesting. Right. It's gonna get to there. It is going to... Ooh. All right.
We don't get our, we have to, like, rest to get all of our increases, correct?
Yeah, you guys did you leveled, but you've not rested yet, so you don't have anything, but the health increase.
No, we are 20.
Oh, that's right. You're 20 shy.
Oh, that's what it was.
But yeah, you even so, like if you level, you don't get that right away. It moves up. It Oh wait, no. Okay, so they can't upcast that. All right, never mind. I lied. Ignore me. It's gonna run up and it's going to expel larvae from its hive mind head. I'm gonna need a save from everyone in the hallway. It's gonna be a reflex save.
At this point, I've just come to terms with the fact I will always fail reflex saves.
What is happening, guys? Holy shit. Alright, let me do Tarek. See if he can do better.
Yeah, I'll use the hero point.
Okay, interesting.
Well, Bean, you
Good.
don't have your rogue with you right now, you know.
I'm
the
gonna
one
do a
Why
hero
does
point.
reflex
Do I
save.
bother?
Look, I got an average roll on myself.
Okay, Tarek passed. I re-rolled with a hero point.
So there's not much point for me rerolling.
Alright.
I'm not great at saves.
So Gangini, Roland, Solvina, you guys all fail. He succeeds. Those of you that failed, take 23 damage. Tarek is gonna have that. And then as these like larval kind of maggoty stage, whatever the fuck this creature is, swarm all over you, I need everyone to give me a fortitude save.
These. I'm gonna hero point my fortitude save.
Roland crit succeeds,
Okay.
nothing happens. Solvina succeeds.
Oh,
The
Gangini.
39 isn't a crit success?
Nope.
Alright, well, I do crit succeed anyway because it's a fortitude save.
Yeah, so I was like, it doesn't matter for you.
Yeah, but it's still concerning.
Oh, okay. Everyone crit succeeds except Gangini. Gangini, I don't even know how to obfuscate this because I think it's such a funny word. You have been exposed to Esquelguia.
huh?
I don't know why you would say, huh? It's such a logical word.
No, I'm just contemplating if I want to jump out of a window now or later.
What do you mean? It's just a casual disease. Currently you are sickened for an hour.
Okay.
Sickened 1. And it will not go away until this affliction is gone away, unlike most sickened effects. Alright, that's his turn. And the other one is gonna move up. And its friend is kind of blocking the way. Alright. It is going to cause more creepers and moss to grow around you guys. On your turns, you'll make reflex saves to avoid being entangled. There we go. Alright. Roll them. Be a reflex save. What is happening? Hold on. I'm gonna go turn this fucking turn tracker API off because it is shitting the bed on my screen. Or at least restart it or something. But it is Roland's turn.
Is the reflex at the start or end of my turn?
Let me read it again. Hold on. Okay. That was interesting. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. My ceiling lights just started turning on and off as if I was losing power.
It's probably a ghost.
Mm.
How terrible.
Odd. Sorry, that really distracted me. Top of the turn.
Okay. And what does Entangle do?
Basically, the entangle spell in this case, it's basically on a failure, you'll have minus 10 movement speed. On a crit failure, you're immobilized for 1 round.
Okay. What does Immobilize do?
That's absolutely a critical failure. Basically, you just can't move.
I can still attack, though.
I believe so. I think there might be a penalty. Let me double check. No actions that have the move trait. Which I don't believe attacking does. That just has the manipulate trait.
Okay.
That is crazy.
What?
Wait, does attack have the Manipulate trait?
I don't know, maybe.
Because if it did, I could reaction attack anytime somebody attacked me.
Then presumably it does not.
Yeah.
What is happening? It's like stacking like 8 of those turn circles on you guys every time it changes.
Yeah, it's really kind of fun.
What the fuck is that? It's never done that before.
Anyway, I'm just gonna Vicious Swing him.
Yeah. Go pop off.
Hero point reroll.
I'm gonna try one more thing to fix it. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna disable that script.
You know, you could just. Oh, well, you're next to him, so yeah, that works.
33 will indeed hit.
All right, that's progress.
It's good news. It's good news.
These aside for now.
And then I'll follow.
Let's see. Does this reduce at all? It does not. Okay.
We can start.
So full 38, and then regular swing.
Yeah, a certain strike.
That is also a hit
Okay.
for another 25.
So let me crit. This side.
Tarek. I don't want to use his spells as much as I can, so I think we're gonna try to hit some cantrips. Fuck it, we'll just hit him with a caustic blast. That is not correct for number of dice. I'm just gonna roll it on my desk. Okay, so it'll be 17 damage if they fail to save. Not 1, so it doubles the 17. As just acid starts to eat away at this weird fucking, like, larvae sack head that it has. This one is now bloodied. That's 2 actions. And... I think I'll just hit roll him with a guidance. I don't know. +1 on your next attack roll, buddy. There you go. Red. Okay, it's just not... okay. Yeah, fuck it. This script needs to come off. Alright. Sorry. That's annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, she's gonna move up. She loaded her gun between fights, so she's gonna make a 2 shots here. Alright, she rolled double 2s. Never mind. Gangini, it is you. It's not gonna highlight you right now because that thing isn't working. You'll just have to believe me. I'm not gonna lie, Nix. I do sometimes forget in Liam's games that it's my turn because there's no giant orange circle.
Really?
I use it a lot. What can I say? I've been using that API for like 5 years.
I just no. It makes sense. It's just I don't look at the map to determine whose turn it is.
I mean, I guess I could look at the order like a fucking plebe.
I spend so much time looking at parts of the map where my token is not.
That's fair.
That...
Also, the 27 reflex does not break you out of the entangled.
Okay, so I'm slowed?
Yeah, basically just 10 foot less speed. But you can still move. So it's not really the end of the world.
Then I'm gonna click on a spell. I'm kind of confused by the wording. Would that fix me?
Okay, if it is advanced past stage 1, reduce the stage by 1. That's so weird. That phrasing is very odd. Hold on.
Yes, this is my confusion.
The fact that it specifies past stage 1 implies to me that it doesn't cure regular ones. That seems impossible. Okay, I get why. If you upcast it to 3rd or higher level, then you can attempt a counteract check to get rid of this disease completely. But like automatically, if you're past stage 1, it'll reduce it by 1. You are currently only at stage 1 though.
Okay. How do counter what is it called? Counteract checks work?
You will have to basically roll a relevant check, like a relevant skill. Counteract table is very confusing. So in this case,
like Arcana relevant skill?
Not for disease. That'd be more medicine.
Oh, well, that's not going to work then.
Yeah, but
I guess I'm just.
Tarek will probably be able to do it.
Okay, I guess I will.
Kind of a useless spell.
Yeah, it's part of my staff, so I'm not like super bothered about it. But man, that spell's a lot worse than I thought it was on first play.
No, I get that.
I'm gonna throw in the this square, so it misses. Roll an enteric. We're gonna do the fan favorite spell. Nope. Fireball 4th level. Decent damage roll.
Okay. That will hit both of them at the angle. They both fail the reflex save. So they both take 37. But you do see as the fire washes over them, it seems to do less than you'd expect.
Okay. And then third action, I'm going to move back 2 squares.
Alright. Sylvina.
Alright. Well, I think I'm just gonna follow up what he did with my fireball, but make it cold damage.
Suspicious. It's a lot of red.
Yeah, I rolled 3 1s on my d6s.
I
Or,
failed
sorry, d8s.
both again somehow. I'm rolling straight bricks tonight. So 48.
They
And
failed or crit failed?
one crit failed. The other one just failed.
Okay.
Top one, the less injured one crit failed.
Okay.
But this one still takes the 24. Cold, he's looking well below bloodied. Give me a perception check. And actually, alright, you notice that the cold seems to actually do an additional amount of damage more. And you notice that some of their, like, sacks where the, like, larvae launched out of were starting to regenerate. They have now stopped regenerating.
Alright. On the one that failed, it's blinded until my next turn, and on the crit fail, it's blinded for a minute.
I don't know that they have eyes.
Then they're probably not blind.
They indeed are not. I'm reading through their datasheet again.
That's the reaction, so that's it for me.
They have basically, like, they can see without it. The weirdest part of their sight is they also have Esquelga vision, where they can sense through, like, walls where people they've infected are. It's a gross time. Alright, the one in front of Roland is going to start doing its tentacles. It's only going to attack twice because it is actually one less action from launching those brain bugs at you. Does a 34 hit on Roland? I believe it does. We're going to assume it does, and he takes 17. The other one...
Yeah, it hits. Sorry.
Is going to... it can squeeze down to the size of a tiny creature, like a bug, and oozes past you guys.
That's not great.
As it slurps back up out of the moss, Sylvina's just going to try to smack you once. 29.
Hit, but somehow not crit.
Did not roll very well. 28 damage, though. Now I need the pair of you that were hit by the tentacles. You see more of those larvae crawling off the tentacle tips. The pair of you make fortitude saves.
Channel points.
Okay, neither of you are infected by Esquelgia. All right. That's their turns. Rolling. It's all up to you. Not that you guys are really taking much of a L right here.
Yeah, vicious swing.
That'll definitely hit for 38 plus 5, 43 damage. It's looking pretty fucking rough.
Yeah, not a vicious swing.
That one will miss.
Sorry, I meant a certain strike.
Oh, yes. I figured you meant certain strike.
He takes 8 then.
Okay, so he takes 8, and the first one was 43.
You know what's crazy?
What?
There's a different fighter feat where instead of just the modifiers, it does just the dice.
Do they stack?
But I like. What do you mean stack?
Like, there's one
No,
feat.
you can only choose.
You can just choose
You
one.
can only
of them.
choose one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better. All right, Tarek is. I think he's just gonna try to cantrip blast that one to death again. Just take one out of the fight. I don't know why I even bothered rolling that. I knew it wasn't gonna work. Okay, that'll be pretty good roll. Okay, 22 if it fails. And it does fail. I've not made a single save tonight. Had 21 health left. That'll blast this one apart. Oh, Char needs to make the reflex save to see if he can move out of here. That is not going to do it, but even reduced by 10, I think he just gets out of the tunnel to free up some space. Red is going to just hope this thing doesn't have an op attack and run past behind Gangini. It does not, and she's going to reload with her second action and fire one of the 2 shots. That is a miss. I am just rolling terribly tonight for all my shit. Oh my god. Gangini.
Hold on. I have a button for this now. The one between like me and Sylvina. I'm going to do the where is it? Force Barrage for 5th level. Yes.
Jesus. The GM gets tired of your shit. I hate that.
Is that incorrect?
Did you add that in? It's horrendous.
Yeah.
I was Jesus Christ, that's fucking incredible. Okay. I mean, what do you want me to say? It takes 40. Like,
It takes 4 damage. Yeah.
takes 40. It's below bloody. It just takes it. Sylvina. Also, my friend was just saying how tired he was, and I was like, well, I'm about to DM live till like 11. And then rapid fire in the space of like 30 seconds, just sent like 6 messages. Insane. You're on crack. You are, as the kids say, a crackhead. Confirmed. Just rapid fire messages.
I would hope that the kids you teach don't say that.
No.
Alright. Where are these things? Oh, there's one dead, one behind me. Okay.
Yeah.
How's the one behind me looking?
After that force barrage, like half. Below half, actually.
Cool. I'm going to channel elements and then cold damage flying flame into it. Actually, we'll do cold damage Ash Strider so I can move as well. With the discorporation
An
stuff.
icy blizzard-like wind that for some reason smells like a campfire rips through this Squelgug. Iskulug. God, this thing is so awful to say.
Oh.
Oh my god! I failed again!
26 cold damage.
It's actually 36 because they're weak to it.
Cool.
But I think you're the real loser here because now it's at 69 health, which means it just wins.
Yeah, you know what? That's a fair point.
Also, if my monsters could roll
I'm
higher
gonna
than
go with
single
that.
digits for a save roll, that'd be fucking phenomenal. I'd love that.
Alright, over to you.
Okay, well, I don't know. He's gonna 5-foot step. This one hasn't done his cone, but he's gonna be an asshole and just breathe slugs all over you. Give me a reflex save on Gangini.
He's being spiteful to Gangini.
Well, he's gotta, extend his bloodline. Get those slugs on someone.
You said it was a reflex save?
I sure did.
Okay. You know who else hasn't rolled a double-digit roll yet today?
That'll be 32 damage. And you're already infected, so you don't have to roll for that.
Oh, great.
And then it's back to Roland. If Roland does exactly 69 damage, you guys will get extra XP.
A walk forward.
Changes the dice macro to just say 69. That will hit. He is still alive, though. Takes the 34.
Dang. Alright. That's it.
Tarek. I mean, I guess he'll just fucking move back in here and blast it. Just gonna keep using cantrips in case I use up something I shouldn't. And also because this fight isn't that dire, so I don't feel the need. Why do I keep rolling it? I have the dice next to me. Because I know that macro is incorrect. Alright, Jesus Christ, that one. Alright, it's gonna double the 15 to a 30. This thing is barely alive. Red has one shot before she has to reload. And she will hit, and minimum damage will wipe that one out with a gunshot. Alright, we are out of combat. You guys are level... You're 10 going into 11, correct? Or are you 9 going into 10? 10 into 11, right? Am I crazy? Hello?
10 to 11.
Okay.
Yeah, it is 10 to 11.
Alright, so you guys are going to get... 60 experience. So that'll bring you guys to level 11 and up to 40 will spill over, so you guys will start at 40. Okay. Delete this token. If anyone wants to give me a perception check in that cave, I would say separate check for the cave versus the pit over there. I'll roll for Tarek.
I have. Also, could I get Tarek to do some kind of medicine check on me to see?
Oh yeah, I'll try a counteract check. Let me see.
All right, cool.
Where's my medicine? Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Do we have to pick one between the cave and the pit, or can we do?
No, you can do both. It's just like I just want it to be separate rolls.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do Tarek. I'm gonna do his 2 in a row. It's gonna be the cave and then the shaft. Cave, shaft. Okay. Okay, we're hitting the DCs we need to hit. Okay. First things first. It does seem like the pit back here does not. It's not gonna be a way out. It seems to drop down. And you see it has like various sloping tunnels. You think of them like some sort of like a switchback pattern on the way down. But I think Tarek would estimate it at like this is something that's like thousands of feet deep. Meaning it could at this depth that you guys are at, thousands of feet deep means this probably just goes straight to the Darklands.
Like not actually part of the dungeon Darklands?
Yeah, like the realm of Galarian, like the subterranean realm of Galarian known as the Darklands. I assume you guys aren't going to go down there?
Yeah.
Would you like to know what's at the bottom?
Probably not.
Yes.
So, first of all, it does give you guys... It's not a straight drop. It twists and turns, having ledges as it widens or contracts. If you fall in it, first of all, it's 2,400 feet deep. Every 100 feet, you get a save to reduce fall damage. And then if you reduce the damage, you can make an athletic save or reflex save to try to just grab the ledge and stop the fall. If you make it all the way down to the bottom, it leads straight into a vast underground lake filled with freshwater darkland sharks and worse.
So death.
Yes. I don't know why. They took like half a paragraph to add in like all the relevant DC checks, and I'm like, they could have just said you die, to be honest.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I could get down there if I wanted to, because
true.
I've got the ability to make myself fly.
But what if the
Do it.
Darklands?
No goal.
What if the freshwater Darkland sharks jump out of the water?
Well, that's the problem. Is if they're freshwater Darklands jumping sharks, I'm
Just keep adding adjectives.
screwed.
Oh, sorry, I forgot they're actually blind freshwater Darkland sharks.
I mean, before you talked about the shark, I was like, man, I could translocate down there real quick and scout it out, but
Just
I don't think that's a good
translocate
idea anymore.
directly into an underground lake with no light source. It's just pitch black
I
and
really
full of
appreciate
sharks.
how both Beans and I hear the distance down, and we're both like,
I could do it.
I can manage. I could do it.
Yeah,
um,
translocate at 5th level has a range of a mile. I could make it.
you do see there is a among the moss and like ruined slime of these things lair. It looks like there was some sort of, God, it's hard to even tell at this point. Some sort of humanoid explorer, maybe an adventurer, was slaughtered down here. It looks like the body and armor are both kind of a ruined mess. But on those high perception checks, especially Gangini's, you see that there is a glowing, not glowing, but like upon taking it, it's clearly magical because it hasn't decayed. A mace and boots with wings on the side. If you guys want to make Arcana checks.
Was that 2 Arcana checks?
You know what? I'll give you the weapon actually because it's not super special. It's just a +2 striking light mace. But do give me one on the boots. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. I probably should have muted for that. That's on me.
That's not great.
You could just assurance the boots. They're not that rare.
Okay, yeah, I will assurance that.
Okay, so here, let me put in the... So, if someone wants to write this down somewhere, because Tarek's not here for the loot yet. But +2 striking light mace. I'll put that in the Roll20 chat. And then let me pull out the handout for her boots.
Is someone else writing it down, or do I need to do it? I can do it, but just I need to be told if I need to.
Why don't you do it?
Okay.
I'm
you got
already messaging Tarek the loot
Oh, okay, just do that.
Oh,
yeah, just
perfect.
message him the
on
loot.
That's
Discord.
great. I can keep dusting my bookshelf then.
Wild. These are winged boots. They're in... First of all, that's my favorite word in the English language. I tell people that sometimes. Ensorcelled is just a fucking banger of a word.
It's a phenomenal word.
Ensorcelled followed by shrub is really good too. I'm a big fan of shrub.
I'm a big fan of lexicon.
Oh, lexicon's pretty good too. I'll give you lexicon. Basically, if you fall, you can cast Featherfall with them. They automatically cast Featherfall on you. And then for a 2-action command once per day, you can click them together, and the wings animate and flap, granting you a fly speed of 30 for 10 minutes.
Okay, does the fly speed of that work in Tarek's animal form?
No, all of Tarek's gear goes into the animal form.
That is unfortunate. Okay. I was just trying to think of who that would be the best on. I was like, man, flying T-Rex would be pretty rad.
What does it do?
I'm gonna fall.
It lets you fly once per day. The boots.
Oh.
And
Well,
auto cast Featherfall if you fall.
If anyone doesn't feel the need for a fly speed and wants to give me a second one,
I would like the boots.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be good for...
Yeah.
For you. For Roland specifically.
I would agree that it would probably be best on Roland. I didn't know if he had plans for how to get one otherwise.
I mean, me, Sylvina, and Tarek all have extra movement options, so... And is Lufan faster than usual? Or... Maybe?
No.
As a statue?
No, I
Well,
mean, like, regularly.
Normally his speed is normally his speed's just regular base 25.
Okay.
Alright. Knowing that this doesn't lead out, Are you guys going back to grab the statue?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we should kill the things first.
Kill what things?
The ghasts.
The
I think she's talking about.
The gas.
I think.
The
Well, let's
8
get Gigi's plan.
ghasts.
Okay, all right. So
We'll have to
So-
turn off the room probably, but the hallway.
my plan could circumvent that.
Oh.
Yes.
Is there any
Um,
one of us who can't fly now?
Get-
Because Tark can.
Tarek could.
Beans, what is your plan?
Okay, I have good news and bad news. I guess it's only bad for Red, because I'm assuming if I can only teleport 5 people, Red would not be coming with us. One of the spells I could get at level 6 is teleport, which lets me teleport me and up to 4 other people.
How
up
many
to 10 miles
How many
or
spell
100
slots?
miles.
How many spell slots do you have that you could cast it with?
I think it's 3,
You and how many people?
4.
4?
I'd say, Gengi, I'd say you have 3.
That's 5 people. That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Because
right. But we have
including
Red
Red.
as well.
No, including
I don't
Red.
know if we're counting Lupin as a person for these.
He's a statue.
Okay, so
Willing.
he's
Okay,
waiting.
it is either 4 targets touched, either willing creatures or objects roughly the size of a creature.
Oh,
It
well,
has-
that's...
He is indeed an object roughly the size of a creature.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was or objects roughly the size of a creature.
That's so specific. I wonder if they did that because someone was like, "Hey, if I just turn all of my party into statues and then turn them back after, we can get cheap teleport."
Ben, what is Lupin's bulk?
Whatever a creature of his size is.
It's like, are you
The deal-
calling Lupin fat?
The deal with the ghasts, does that give us free passage out as well?
According to Pathfinder, most medium creatures are 6 bulk.
Okay, I think I can fit him in the spacious pouch.
Cool.
Maybe.
All right. So you guys head back and grab him.
I mean, he
Alright.
wouldn't need to breathe if he's a statue.
Alright.
Well, I think the idea is
According-
that we're going to go and rest in the room with Tilwatchek,
Okay.
or in his room, and then teleport out with spells.
Okay.
Also, I do think Tarek might get stone to flesh at 6th level as well. He
He said he
mentioned that at
plans
some
to,
point.
but we can't put a living person in the bag,
Right.
and we can put a statue in the bag.
And there are 6 things I'm trying to teleport out of here.
The question is, if he's in the bag, can we teleport with the bag with him in it?
I don't know. Ben. How do you feel about
I'd say yeah. That makes sense to me.
that? Okay. But we would need to rest and level up for me to do that, because that is a 6th level spell, and I will
I
get
think-
that at level 11.
I think either way we should do that.
And it does have a cast time of 10 minutes.
If
So-
we're resting, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just saying that's 10 minutes of things Ben could do to us, and I'm not sure how much I like that.
Yes,
Although
we
I
would
think
also,
we've
we're-
pretty cleared over
we're-
here.
we're also gonna be resting anyway, so it's like
Yeah.
I'd say let's go for it because like it's either that or deal with the ghouls.
I'm gonna make the button for it real quick, just so Ben could read everything.
Okay.
Because of course, it's Pathfinder. It's got a lot of words. A lot of words for you can teleport.
I feel like sometimes Paizo they get too into the minutia at times.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
plenty of minutia here.
All right. I'm gonna drag you guys back to the room. What are you blowing on? So, you guys get back to the room and find it much the way you left it, except for one noticeable difference. The teleport pad is glowing faintly, and Lupin isn't here.
Yeah, of course he's not here. He wasn't in here to begin with.
You guys specifically said you left him in here.
We left him in the closet.
Yeah. The
he's not
closet
in
is still in the room. Okay, I was
Okay.
being less specific, but yes, he is not in the closet specifically.
Look,
Okay.
it took all of my willpower not to make a joke about Lupin being in the closet. You should be grateful, okay?
What do you guys do? The teleport pad
We-
seems to have recently been used.
We can't risk getting into another fight in the position we're already in. We need to take a rest before we do anything.
I'm not sure we have time.
feel.
I mean,
If someone was in this room using the teleport circle, that just means this room is not particularly secure.
yeah, but they took the statue. You know, do we have time to take a rest with Lupin gone?
Oh, what are you guys looking at for spell slots?
I don't have slots. I'm fine.
I-
I mean,
I-
I'm mostly there, but it'd be a lot.
We also
cooler
all
at
got an influx of help
11.
from the level, even if we don't have our new stuff.
I am also below bloodied. For yeah, if that matters. Could Tarek do like the take a 30 and heal me thing? He'd like. to
Yeah,
do?
he can do that.
I think if we're not going to rest, he should spend like a AoE heal.
I can spend
Is-
mine.
Okay, you can spend.
Oh, wait, no,
your-
I already used mine.
Tarek. What was he? I don't know if he has any max level ones. Oh, he does. He does. Or he has a level. He's got some twos. He has 1 5th level, but that feels like a waste.
Yeah, I mean, like I have 2 third level heals if we need AOE healing.
He's
I
also
didn't
got a
think
third
anyone
level
else really
heal.
took damage. It looks like Sylvina's a bit damaged as well.
Red is like a couple under. I'd say either if you or Tarek want to hit a 3rd level, me personally think that's a good idea.
Okay, I'll do a third level then. Use the staff heal. Ben, would this... Okay, if I cast a spell from the staff, would that cast as using a spell slot?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay.
Okay, everyone heals
That's not
37.
great. Okay.
Alright. Red's back at full. Hold on, I'll edit Tarek in just a second. Alright, Tarek gets another 37. Tarek's pretty close to full. Sylvina, did you add your 37 already, or is that pre-added? Like, is that before you've added it? I don't think I saw it change, so presumably Sylvina still needs to add the 37. Sylvina. Gangini, I don't think Tarek used his heal thing on you within the last hour, so I will roll it.
Okay. I think, regardless of roll, that gets me to full health, but
If
I'm
he
not
auto
exactly sure
does
on the
it,
numbers.
It's 2d8 plus 30.
Plus 30. I'm missing 28 health.
Yeah,
I
so
would be full.
it'll auto do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna add the 37 to Sylvina.
Okay.
I don't know if she's been healed by Tarek or not in the last hour. I can't remember off the top of my head. That being said, everyone looks
I
like
have
they're...
not.
You have not? Okay.
You said it's plus 37?
Yeah, so basically the question is, do you guys want to jump in immediately? Or it does take 10 minutes per heal. So do you guys take 20 minutes for Gangini and Sylvina to be healed?
I either take potions or do burst heals. It's going to be if we
Alright,
want to go after him right now, we have to go right now. We can't just.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna
Alright.
take
Yeah, I'll go
the...
back to 90 then.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one of Tarek's level 3s.
Okay, that would guarantee me getting to.
Everyone gets another 39. Tarek's max. Gangini's
have max
max.
as
I think that max is Sylvina as well. Alright. Mark down his spell slot. So you guys are jumping through.
Before we jump through, I'm gonna cast Bless. But yeah, just like right before we jump through. I
Okay,
don't think
so
that's-
Bless is happening. Is anything else happening?
Uh,
Is it possible for me to hold a 2-action thing or no?
Mm... What are you trying to do? Technically, no,
I
but
want to
hit me
get it-
with a thought.
So that the minute we get through, I'm able to flinging updraft rolling.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
Okay. Now give me a sec, because I gotta tab over to a different map. Um... Okay, so you guys are going to be coming through like that. Not what I wanted. Alright, that'll work. Alright. Sorry, I wasn't sure whether you guys would or would not, so I'm adjusting accordingly. Lupin, you are currently blind because you're a statue, so you'll be able to see this necessarily. Yeah, that'll work. All right. I'm going to copy and paste you guys. Red will have to come a second after you guys because you won't all fit at the same time. So technically, red is going to come in on like 6 seconds after you guys. As you guys jump through the portal, you hear the crashing sound of waves nearby, the audio almost reaching you before the visuals of your surrounding. As you jump in, you blink around, your vision swimming into focus. You seem to be in the lower portion of some sort of round structure, like a tower, although it is open to the sky.
God, we're in the old light, aren't we?
However, more pressingly, you hear several screeches in the distance, and you look up to see something circling, creatures circling. At first you think they're crows. No, they're a little too small for that. Maybe ravens, some sort of larger corvid. And then as they swoop for a look at who has just entered through the portal, you realize it is something far worse than that.
Oh, not a
Oh.
rock.
I am going to switch you guys over.
We in Sandpoint?
Hard to say.
I'm fairly sure. I get the feeling, the estimation we're in the old light, if I had to guess.
You would know this looks far too modern to be the old light. Nothing wooden remains in the
okay.
old light. The old light is like, that shit was destroyed in like Thessalonian times.
Okay.
This has like, there's a couch next to you.
God.
I guess not that Thessalonians didn't have couches. That might have been a dumb way to say that, but like,
no, I understand.
it would have rotted away.
They were a strictly sitting on the ground people.
Yeah. All right. We are going to roll into initiative. I cleared it for the new map. I'm gonna turn down the ocean music a little bit in a second. All right, the Rock's got a 28. Let's hit it.
Alright, I'm at max enfeeblement, but that means we get +4 to initiative.
And I get-
This
My
man is
throwing
so
rolling.
tired.
My
I'm
throwing
just
rolling
gonna-
goes off.
Yeah, so we'll get to that. Let's roll initiative first, then we'll get to that.
And we're getting a plus what to our initiative?
4.
Ah, shit, I didn't click
Ooh.
Tarek.
Oh my god, it's doing it again. Gonna lose my mind. There we go.
Red will come in next turn. It's presumably one of you guys is gonna need to move the fuck out of the way before she teleports in.
Mild suggestion, Ben.
Yes.
Does Red have a character sheet that Marcus could play with?
No, because a lot of it is not fully built.
Okay.
But Marcus, if you want to tell me what you want her, if you want to tell me what, tell me what you want her to do, and I will do it.
Do we
All right.
see his statue in here at all?
We'll do perception checks on your turns. Sylvina, your ready to action would go off. I'm going to describe what you're seeing here in a little bit more detail now that we're actually through. You are in this, what appears to be the lower portion of an incomplete stone lighthouse. A dilapidated wooden structure can be seen through gaps in the wall. There's like another side building basically through the walls. Looks like a small stable. The surrounding ground is really overgrown with like brush, although there is signs of what probably used to be a faint trail. The sound of surf is rising from kind of the north and east of you. You're pretty near the water. The closest water sounds to be like directly northeast. To the top, like the rim of the stones, is 20 feet.
Okay.
Do I
I'd say, Roland, you could walk on the rim if you want to be like thrown onto it.
No, what I was gonna say is, do I have to be willing for flinging updraft?
I
You
assume
have to make
so.
a save or not. But
Yeah, I don't want to be flung, so I would.
Okay.
there's nowhere you want to go. You want to stay right here?
I want them to waste actions getting to me before. I don't want to get full round action attacked by 2 rocks.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Gangini then is up first.
no.
Unless you want to try to, I mean, you can see the rocks. They're mechanically, maybe 1 or 2 is perched, but they're about even with the 20-foot high wall. So I don't know what your range is on that, but if you want to, Sylvina, try to pull one or something, I don't know, or blast it backwards.
Yeah,
even.
sure.
So
Sure, I'll try and fling updraft one of them.
All right.
like-
Range.
I guess just pick
here.
one of the 4, and then before Gangini does his thing, which one of the 4, and then what's the save?
It is a reflex save,
Okay.
so they'll probably pass.
There's like 3 in a triangle, and there's kind of, I don't know if there's one more over here.
I'm gonna pick the one down here.
Okay. Reflex, you said?
Yep.
Okay, this doesn't count as magic. That's bullshit. 35. Which I think is a pass, but not a crit
Okay.
pass, if that matters.
Yeah, so that I can move them half the distance. So I can move them like 30 feet.
Okay, what direction are you trying to move them 30 feet in? Just like blasting them backwards?
North.
North. So just like straight this way?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold
I
on.
want to get it away from the doors down here.
So do you want to move it more like an angle, like northeast, instead of just straight north?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
northeast is great.
All right. Yeah, I'll say the other one kind of. I'll make a save for him, see if he kind of just sways out of the way. Yeah, he does. Okay. Basically, you blast that one. It kind of disappears off the rim with like a screech. Then we're gonna go to Gangini. So Gangini, you move off the teleport circle. Now that we're on turns here, Gangini, you can give me a perception check. No action.
not good.
I don't think you notice. Okay, so here, I think the only thing you notice is that you glance back, even as you're like running off of that teleport pad. It doesn't look right. It's not like a stone teleport pad with like, lovely inlay like every other one you've seen. This one is only partially visible. It's like a translucent copy of one.
Okay. Interesting.
I think on 24, that's the only detail you really get, besides like, oh shit, there are 3 rocks immediately visible and one that got kind of blasted to the side temporarily.
But I saw like it went like this general direction.
Yeah. It went like diagonally past this one that you can see right here.
Okay. Then my plan stays the same. I could do a howling blizzard like this way, right? Just so like it hits like that, like it.
That's
that way.
the new cone of cold phrase, right?
Yeah. But like I want to hit them, but not hit Tarek.
That should work.
Ooh, it's a good roll.
Your save is a 25?
No, it's definitely higher than that.
Oh no, it's hold on. It like stops adding my charisma.
If you do,
I gain a level.
There's 2 ways you can direct a 60-foot cone. One of which is like this, which will exactly loop around Tarek.
Oh, speaking of, my HP should be higher.
I'll do that then.
Right,
The save
I've
is
got
30 then.
51, so that's 13.
I don't think I leveled up Tarek mechanically. I just typed in this.
If you type in the level up, it'll also change things like your DCs and stuff. So I figure out how much HP I get from the level, and then I just put it in a different bubble.
Okay. I didn't do that, and I don't want to unlevel him. Can I unlevel him?
Yeah, you can.
Let me change it back.
You just change it back down.
Okay, 49 was what I was just at. So 12. Okay, I'll just keep it as overclocked right there. Okay. Anyway, a roaring blizzard of like ice and sleet and slamming winds almost like rocks the lighthouse walls back and forth, and it does encapsulate both of rocks over the top of the wall there. They're gonna make reflex saves as the cold kind of mixes with like the salty spray off the sea. This is a spell, so they will get +1 on their saves. Oh my fucking god. One of them got a nat 1. And the other... What's your actual DC?
30.
Okay, the other one avoids a crit fail by like fucking 1. And that's only because it was a spell. Like, its ability somehow saved it. That being said, the one that was already blasted back by Solvina, you hear it kind of scream over the top of the lighthouse as it takes 88 cold damage. And then the other one will take 52. Devastating opening move against them.
And it's difficult terrain.
I think the difficult terrain, I believe that's on the ground, though. Or is it wind as well? Icy gales.
Icy gales.
It does specify gales. So yeah, I'd say they make them difficult for them to fly. I'm gonna leave the spell template up then in that case.
Yeah, for I think it's only one turn though.
Yeah, but still. Could matter. Solvina.
Alright. I guess it's my turn to try my luck on the saves. Solar detonation on this one and this one.
Alright, hold on. Let me get my trusted
It's-
template.
They're above us, so if they're at the apex, I don't think we're gonna get hit. But because it's a sphere.
The thing... Oh, hold on. It's gonna piss me off again, because this wouldn't work with a fireball. Is anything actually fired by solar detonation, or do you just pick a point in space? Because fireball is like striking a surface.
It says blinding flames explode in a swirling sphere. The detonation fills a 20-foot burst.
See? Annoying. Alright, freaking fire explosions off. I'll have to make 3 reflex saves. What is your DC again, sorry?
29.
Okay, they all pass, but no one crit passes.
All right. Then they all take
15.
15
15.
and are dazzled until the start of my next turn.
15. Let me put the dazzled icon on them. Just so we remember. Alright. They're all dazzled. We're going to tab over to Tarek now. I might do something big.
Do I get to make my perception check?
Oh, yeah, sorry. This is your first turn in the zone. Give me a perception check.
Nope.
I don't even on a
Absolutely
night
not.
on a 19. I don't even think you noticed that this wasn't a regular teleport circle.
This is the pyromania just takes over.
You're like not mechanically dazzled, but like you're mentally dazzled by the fire and ice going on up there.
Yep.
You're just like, hell yeah, what a fucking spectacle. Guys, what a subtle entrance into wherever you are.
I mean, there are a bunch of demons. What are we supposed to do?
You don't go to your mate's house and just cast a cone of cold randomly, doing damage to his kitchen.
It's like that you wouldn't download a car fucking anti-pirating ads. Like, you wouldn't throw a fireball at your friend's house. Tarek. Okay. What is he gonna do here? I mean, I think he just goes to use a focus point on a Tempest Surge here. He only has one left. I don't feel great about using that for him. So instead, he is going to move like so around Gangini, avoiding the ice, hold his staff aloft, and pull his other hand away from it, causing this arcing curve of electricity to form, rip it off the staff, and sling it at them with a lightning bolt into the two Vrox. The ones along this angle. That'll be his level 3 lightning bolt use. His DC should be higher than that. It should be like 27 or 28, I believe. The Vrox do get their bonus because it's magic. They both pass. Neither crit passes. So they'll both take 31 half to 15. The Vrox screech in anger. The one up here chitters and like spits in anger, and like kind of like looking down at you guys mockingly. They God, they have such. We'll talk about that later. The King of the Skies will see you to your dooms for daring to interfere in matters too grand and glorious for dirt crawlers like you. Alright. Is their go. Okay. Hell yeah, bro. Alright. Let's see. Is that gonna put that one out of range? Does for some of you. Okay. Pushing one of these rocks back is gonna save Solvina, Gangini, and Tarek a bit of damage here. Oh, you know what? I fucking lied. Because it's just once. You see the Vrox begin to sway back and forth. Their eyes kind of glazing over. And even as like the gales and snow begin to fade from Gangini's spell, the dazzling afterimages of lightning, of Tarek's lightning bolt and Solvina's flare fade from the sky. Which is, you guys still haven't rested yet. It's not like nighttime, but it's getting later. The sun is setting in the distance. You guys see clouds begin to circle directly over this tower as the Vrox begin to dance. As they do so, you see lightning spears down from the clouds, hitting each of the Vrox in their wings. But where Tarek's did damage and singe skin and feathers, this lightning seems to arc down the pinions of their wings, and when it reaches the tips, it leaps from Vrock to Vrock, making a circle, kind of a noose around the lighthouse before expanding in a dome of electricity. I need everyone to give me one reflex save. And Tarek. This is called their Dance of Ruin. Oh, Tarek!
I'm gonna hero point mine
Fucking master of the storm over
inspiration.
here. Holy shit.
With points.
Okay, with
One
points.
sec. Yeah, I just need to.
That's
it'll actually let
fucking
me
crazy
spend
from
my
Tarek.
points.
He took some tips from Lupin.
And sure, 5 I guess is better than 3.
Okay,
But
Tarek.
probably still a crit failure.
Tarek manages to kind of like catch some of like the dome of lightning expanding out, like hold it away from himself, but unfortunately it doesn't expand to the rest of you. Gangini and Roland fail, Sylvina crit fails.
Yeah,
A
that's what I
31
figured.
fails.
31 does fail,
Jesus Christ.
unless you had something that made it a 32.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Wait,
okay.
What does Bless do? What does Bless do?
Does Bless up it?
No.
Okay, that would have been huge.
I mean, I could double check, but I'm like 90% sure it's
Hold on,
just
let me
gives
pull up
bonus to
Bless for
attack.
2e. Because I think
User
it
allies
would.
get a +1 status bonus to attack rolls while within the emanation. So no.
Okay, yeah.
And I moved. I didn't cast Rallying Anthem.
Alright.
All right.
hit me with it.
I actually didn't roll terribly high. Gangini and Roland take 27 lightning. Solvina, you take 54, I believe that is doubled.
Yeah.
That is all of their actions, though. They do all 3 of their actions to do a Dance of Ruin.
Okay. Okay.
Roland.
Are there any rocks within melee range that I could get to?
If you... There's like this fucked up staircase. It cuts off on the map a little bit. But there is a bit of a rickety staircase going up this way. You're not sure how sturdy it is, but it would get you within striking distance of that top rock.
If you delay until after me, I can throw you up if you want to be thrown up.
I'm going to activate the winged boots.
Oh, fuck. You guys see
Fun charge,
Roland
60 feet.
fucking lift off. Oh, it is. Remember, it's actions to activate the boots.
I know.
He's just floating around like he's a Gundam.
All right, you lift off. Isn't it 2 actions to do the boots? Hold on.
Is it?
I believe so. Hold on. I'll it is 2 actions.
Fuck's sake. I'll still do it.
Yeah, I think it's still. I don't think it's a bad idea. What do you want to do with the final action? Do you want to get close to one of them, just in the hopes that it like you get an ob attack or something, or what?
Yeah. Let's go for. There's just one over here, right? That I could get to.
If
There's a
you
staircase.
hold on
way.
30 feet, no, because you'd be going over this railing at an angle.
Okay.
If you get so it's only 20 foot on the horizontal, so 30-foot movement speed should get you there. I'm gonna drag you, but basically you could get to like right here, which I know the light's kind of cutting it off, but there's another Vrock right next to you.
Okay.
I don't want to get rid of the lighting effects yet.
Is he in melee range with me right now?
Yeah, there are both basically that he's exactly one square to your right.
Could I go like right here instead?
Just be next to one of them.
Yeah.
Like here. Does that placement work?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. All right, that's your 3 as you fly up to meet them. They kind of screech in annoyance.
And that'll be it.
Okay. Gangini. Oh, we're at the top actually. Hold on. As the top of the round happens, Red jumps in through the teleport. On a nat 20 perception check, she points out fate marks, like, scuff marks there. They must have dragged the statue through the double doors.
Okay.
And I will add her into the order. And then, Lupin, if you want to kind of tell me on her turns what you think she'd be
All right.
She'd be
Can you
doing.
give me something that's got vision because I've got nothing.
Oh shit! Sorry. Here, let me give you vision.
It's all right.
Let's see. Dynamic lighting. Let's get some vision on there. And hold on. I gotta do her settings. Okay, you should.
All right, there we go.
I have like a separate notes document with her actual sheet. This is just a blank sheet to give you token control. But you should be able to see through her now.
All right. Yep, I can see through her. All right.
But it's not your turn yet.
Here.
She did still have to roll into initiative.
All right. All right. All
So
right.
it'll be.
All right,
yeah.
use time to scope out the situation.
You're good. You're good. Gangini, I'm gonna remove your snow template because it's gone now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do sustain plus to make it a 25-foot radius instead of a 15-foot radius. I'm going to Rallying Anthem, and I'm going to do one action Horn of Blasting, the one next to Roland. And that is a DC 28 because it's an item saving throw.
Yes. It is going to pass that and just take 2.
Okay. But Rallying Anthem is going for everyone, and Bless anyone within 25 feet of me gets +1 to hit.
Hell yeah.
Roland, I checked. I think you were 20. Okay, so yeah, you are in that radius.
Even at an angle, he should still be within 25 on the
Okay.
on the diagonal. He should still be good. Sylvina. What
I'm
would you like to do?
gonna open up wings,
Okay.
channel elements,
Hell yeah.
and how tall is this wall here?
Which wall? The one to your left?
Yeah.
Not very, like 8-9 feet. Just kind of like a normal room would be if this had been like a finished building. You do see this wall specifically next to you is not like touching anything. It is open to the sky. The parts of the lighthouse this way are still have somewhat of a roof compared to the actual lighthouse
Sure.
portion.
In that case, I think I'm just gonna go and fly like a little bit off the ground behind this wall.
Okay. You ducking behind that wall. Anything else?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Now it is actually Red's turn.
All right. So let's
She does have 30
here.
foot movement.
30 feet. Okay. Let's see here. Is there any way that she could let's see, get a good angle to provide some backup fire for the one that Roland's fight in melee with?
All right, this one. All right.
Yeah, here, I'll pick it. This one over here.
That is a hit. She's going to deal 12 damage. That Vrock is about bloody now as a gunshot rings out. Do you want to fire? It's basically it's 2 shots then rerolled. No, because it's not flat-footed right now. Unless does Dazzled also give flat-footed? I don't think so.
Are you accounting for the bless bonus?
Does it add to damage as well? It did hit already.
No, just to hit.
Yeah, it hit. It hit. And the 1 wouldn't change it to a crit, but it does still hit.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give second hit against the same target.
All right. That is still going to be a hit for another 13.
All right. Then reload.
All right. She quickly black powder reloads those 2 shots. It's Tarek. Their dance is not great. What'll Tarek do here? All right. 10-foot emanation. Do I choose where? Is it a cone? Okay. Tarek is going to loose another spell at them. He's going to use Weapon Storm. Swings the fire staff around his head, and you see in the flickers of lightning of the storm as like sea spray and ozone burn around Tarek. He's like in his fucking element right now. Spectral after images, like what you would see when lightning leaves that imprint on your eyes, flash in the shape of his staff, striking at both Vrocks over here. They're gonna make reflex saves. The one up here fails, the other one does not, so it's 4 damage dice of his staff, which I believe is a D8. 2d8, okay. So it's gonna be, but it's just the dice. Okay, so that's just 4d8, I think. Sorry, I'm talking out loud to myself. Deals 16 to the one above, and 8 to the one next to Roland. And I think with his last action, he is going to move. As part of his move, do an object interaction to push open one of the double doors and take a step around into the corner. Just for cover. Alright, it is back to the Vrocks. Okay, what is the range on that? Okay, the first thing they're gonna do, is some are gonna move in. This one's gonna swoop down next to Sylvina. This one's gonna swoop down next to Red. This one stays where it is. This one is gonna move like so down next to Roland. This one has not used an action yet, notably. All of the ones that just swooped and the one that hasn't moved, they open their jaws, and even like as they're not dancing anymore, even though lightning is still kind of flickering around the lighthouse, they all let out a shriek that you swear you can almost see a pulse of air rush out from all of their beaks. Everyone needs to make 4 fortitude saves. Except for Tarek. And Sylvina. So Tarek and Sylvina make 3. Red and Roland make 4. We'll go one person at a time to not clog up the chat. Sylvina, hit me with 3 fort saves. And then after that, we'll go kind of around the circle. Okay.
2. Good lord.
Okay.
Well, you get the +1 from rallying anthem to those.
That does matter, actually, because that'll turn the 27 into a pass. Because 28 is a pass, which makes it a
9,
crit.
5, 6.
So you crit the ones that you pass, which is all
Yeah,
but the middle. The 26 does fuck you a little bit here. You are stunned 2.
Oh god. Okay.
So you're down to 1 action.
Yeah, and then at the end of my turn, I'll be up to 2, and then got it.
Correct.
Okay.
It'll go down 1 each time.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I think we may have to look at stun again, because I think there's a problem with this when we were doing it last time. I think, like...
This is different than the last time situation. This is it will start at 2 actions, then it will go down to 1, and then it will go away.
It's because last time it was for a duration, not a value. That's the difference. Like, sometimes there are things that are, like, stunned for 1 minute. This is just giving you stunned 2, which does tick down.
Each time you regain actions, reduce the number you regain by your stun value. Then reduce your stun value by the number of actions you lost.
Wait, what?
Isn't that not the same
Really?
thing?
No, that is
No,
not the
so
same thing.
Sylvina
That
loses
means
2.
that
Sylvina
if you
loses
lose
2 actions this
you
turn.
reduce by 2.
So Sylvina loses 2 actions this turn. Her stun value goes to 0. You can be stunned 4, lose all your actions on 1 turn, and still be stunned 1 on your next.
Okay.
Yeah, it is badly written, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I think you understood what I was interpreting, but yeah, that doesn't make sense.
There is also 4 saves. We could have been stunned 8.
Yeah.
If you want to just roll like /R 4d20 for red, Gangini in the chat.
Yeah.
Not Gangini, sorry, I meant fucking Lupin is gonna roll it because Lupin's controlling red. So Lupin roll 4d20. You can just do /R 4d20, and I'll add the bonus to each of hers.
All right.
Okay. So she gets a plus 16.
Is
Yeah,
that
so
including the anthem?
plus 17 then.
That saves her from being stunned 6 to stunned 2.
No, because it's 28 was the pass value, not 27.
Oh, okay.
Because
Right.
Sylvina was 27, then got the +1.
Right.
Also, they might be stunned 1 on just a regular success. We don't know yet.
I'll give her 1 reroll for a hero point, even though she's not actually a character, if you want to reroll one of the fails.
Sure.
Okay, she is stunned 6. Just gonna put a little lightning on her. Oops, that's 5, not 6. I can't fucking click right, apparently. Okay. Roland.
Yeah.
Roland not giving a fuck. You've heard the echoes of demon shrieks across the battlefield, and you are unfazed by this move of the Vrox. That's fucking crazy. Gangini.
4.
4. I do have good news for you guys. They can't spam this every turn.
Yeah.
Only stun 4. Currently, I mean, you can reroll one of them if you want.
27 would go to a 28.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry, the +1. So only you could reroll the 4 that give you the 24.
Wait, is this a save or suck ability?
Pretty much.
That's so unfortunate for me. Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, it's not a basic save. It's just a fortitude save.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I just take it and save the hero point and just be stunned 2 next turn.
Okay.
I think that's okay.
So you're 2. Sylvina, I'm gonna put a little 2 marker on you as well.
Yeah. That's fine.
Tarek, let me do his 3. Okay. 2 on 1. Let's see what the other ones are. Okay. I'm gonna use his 1 hero point. To do that, try to do that 21 again. Okay. Tarek's good. Alright. The 3 left rocks have now used 2 actions. The right one has used 1 action. The remaining... The 3 that have 1 action left are all going to go for... beak attacks. It's going to
They're
be...
no longer dazzled, by the way.
Oh, true. Thank you. I should take that off them. Okay. It's gonna be the far left one on Sylvina, top one on Red, the one between Red and Roland on Roland. So.
And Rally Anthem does apply to defense as well. The AC.
True. Alright, let's go down the list. Sylvina.
Yep.
26.
That hits.
Alright, you're not resistant to evil, are you?
No.
Okay, they also have evil damage.
Evil is a damage type?
Mm-hmm.
Good is also a damage.
It's
type.
also a damage type.
Alright then.
You take 19. 2 of which is evil
Okay.
damage.
Alright.
That's 100% critting Red. Oh god, oh jeez. That's gonna be plus 2d6. Red shoots into Bloodied, taking 51 damage.
Christ.
The one on Roland. 36. I don't think that's a crit though.
It hits, but not a crit.
Okay. So just the hit then is 32 damage. The one to the right of you is going to shake its wings in your face, dislodging a cloud of blackish, like black spores outlined in vivid green. As the spores float over you, give me a fortitude save, Roland. Crit succeed, you're fine. You wave the spores away, they fail to find purchase on your armor.
Is that a manipulator remove?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. No, it is not.
Son of a bitch.
It does... Interesting. Basically what it does is those spores then grow like thick green vines into your skin, which does like persistent damage. However, I think honestly I probably would have given you a check to just know this, because it's definitely a huge problem on the battlefields of your past. You can splash it with holy water or with a good aligned spell, and the vines will die. Definitely a common tactic for rock swarms to do that in the world wound. That was its second action. I think final action. Sorry, that was that's no. So it did its bite. It did its screech. Yeah, that was the third action doing the spores. All right, it is rolling.
The one that's in between me and a red, did that one attack red at all, or is it in melee with red?
This one attacked red. This one, you're not getting flanking with her because it's hovering over you guys basically.
Okay.
Because these things, I mean, you can tell these things are all the ones that are adjacent to you guys are at a height of 10 feet because they have a reach of 10 feet. They're like lashing down at you guys.
Right.
Except for this one actually has to be adjacent to you to do that spore ability. So that one is within striking distance.
Okay.
Because the spores only work on adjacent enemies.
So which one of these is lower?
The one to your right is like, imagine if instead of the 2D plane run like 5-foot cubes around you, it's like diagonal to your right cube up. So it's within like direct striking distance of you. This one is diagonal to your left, but up an additional cube, so it's 10 feet away from you.
Right. But which one is lower health?
Oh, lower health. So I thought you said lower, like in height. The left one slightly.
Okay. Slightly. I'll just go for the one on the right then.
Yeah, it's not a huge difference.
Vicious swing.
All right, that is 37, 38 with rallying. 38 brings it to exactly 10 above, and it turns into a crit. Your sword flashing forward with the hate of just the presence of these aberrant demons in front of you. You reach up and disembowel the Vrock to your right, and it collapses dead.
Oh shit, I completely forgot. I forgot to do my battle cry at the start of battle.
What is your battle card? Is it an action or a reaction?
It's just free whenever I roll for initiative. I can demoralize something.
Oh shit, that's all right. I'll say you can do it now on like such a spectacular kill of a demon.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up, so I'm like diagonally flanking with a red.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna turn to it and say in Chthonian, "You're next."
You do that, and as you fly into the flanking position, it's gonna make an op attack. And just in, I think, Chthonian back at you, it's just like, you first, demon hunter. Intimidate. I don't think that's enough to demoralize these guys. I have to, let me double check the demoralize rules for that. I believe it's first their will DC. The target's will DC, so 10 plus their will save. Oh shit! Their will save is 15, so that does succeed. So because their will DC is 10 plus 15, so 25. You exceed it by 1. So the ones that are left are frightened 1. But even in that fear, I think that one next to you still is like in Chthonian, like, you first, demon hunter. And I think the way you move past it, it's not as good as its beak, but I think thematically it just swipes at you with its talons. 38. Does that crit?
It hits, but not a crit.
Oh, because is it 29 now?
It's 29. It'll be 32 when I level up.
Whoo! So just barely avoiding the crit. All right, as the like claws lash out at you, it'll just be their base damage. Whoops, messed up the damage there. Plus 28 damage. And I believe that's all your actions, right? You did a double for vicious, and then a move.
Yeah.
All right. Back to the top, Gangini.
Okay, if I have one action, I think it's like the most impactful thing I can do with one action is for sure keeping up Rallying Anthem. So I'm gonna do that. And that is my one of one action.
All right, you maintain the rallying anthem, like kind of like struggling forward, like staggering after that loud sonic blast, but like maintaining the motivation for your allies. Sylvina.
Yeah.
Doors or wall behind me?
Wall.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna use my decanter of endless water to cast hydraulic push.
Is that an action or two actions?
To use the decanter of endless water, it is only one.
Okay.
Even though the spell would be two.
Seems
activating with guys. I can send you the link.
No, I believe you. I think it seems like they fucked up, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, it does seem like they fucked up. That's true.
God, I'm gonna write Paizo such a nettled letter about fucking. It's gonna be all about kineticists, and then the end of the email is gonna be like, and also fuck Decanter about this one.
29.
I'm just kidding, Paizo. I love you. Thank you for all that we've worked together on. 29. Okay.
Does it hit?
29 does hit them.
All right. Then it is going to take 3d6 bludgeoning and be knocked back 5 feet.
Does it need a save on that? I don't think so.
Nope, it's a spell.
Oh yeah, it's just the attack roll. I see. I did pull it up as well. All right, so it takes 11
bludgeoning and pushed back 5 feet.
Now, I'm gonna give you a choice here because it is kind of like diagonal up from you. Are you trying to push it one straight up, which would bring it out of reach from you, straight back, or like diagonal?
What do you mean straight?
Like it could go, okay. It could go like straight 5 feet on a horizontal, or on the vertical, or like this way.
I think I'm gonna have it go just straight up to get it out of reach.
Okay. It is indeed out of reach. It's gonna be.
I'm guessing I'm going down, so I'm just doing my best to ensure that they have the least chance of it possible.
Okay, so she is stunned 6.
And then my stunned condition goes away.
Okay, so what? No, because you're still okay.
Because I lost 2 actions, so stunned goes down by 2.
Weird. I'm still not really following the logic, to be honest. Okay. Actions number your game by the stunned value. By the number of actions you lost. Okay.
She would be stunned 3 after this round.
No.
And have no actions.
It wouldn't get worse.
No.
For me, it goes down to stun 0.
Oh, I thought you were talking about red.
Yes, red is going to go, I think, to stun 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, Tarek. Woof. I mean, what is he going to do here? A burst heal is gonna heal them just as likely.
Hey, James.
I'm here.
Hey, James.
Oh, hey, what's up?
We're
quick
fighting a bunch of
recap.
rock.
Yeah, you're fighting 4 rock demons.
They stole Lupin.
Yeah.
Well, somebody stole Lupin. You don't know who.
It might not be
That's
the
correct.
rocks. Yeah, you guys left him unattended in the closet while you went to fight that other fight and came back to him.
They
gone.
wouldn't check the closet. That's my bad.
The-
I assumed they wouldn't check the closet.
What if 2... There's so little space in that chamber.
Why would they check the chamber at all?
That's for me to know and you to maybe find out later.
Did they
I
take
think
the
we might be
body?
watched. If they knew exactly where to find them.
Yeah, that's possible.
All right. I
I
mean,
guess I should have asked that before. Did they take the body
Which body?
of the poet?
Oh, of the poet? No, they didn't give a fuck. The poet's still there.
So then, yeah, we're probably being watched.
that's a safe assumption. All right. I am behind a door. I can't see anything. So. Oh goodness gracious! I'm looking at the stream screen for a second.
Yeah.
Well.
I'd say without
Awkward.
taking a move
I
action,
think-
you can peek around the door and basically see a lot of what's on the stream right now.
You are blessed and have rallying anthem currently, if that affects any of your decisions.
I'm also at full health, and I think it's time to give these guys some extra problems. Alright, so I'm going to move in. So, 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move to... let's see. Wait a minute. That's 5, 10, 15. I'm going to move to here. 20... I'm at least going to try and present a target, keep them away from Gangini and Red. Not going to do it this turn, but right now I am just going to burn a focus point. Is my character sheet. I require spell.
I've used some of your spells, but I ticked them to 0 if I used them.
Alright, thank you.
The reason your token is like over healthed right now is because you guys got the level up, so you got the health bonus, if not the actual level up effect.
Gotcha. Am I still at 1 focus point?
I specifically did not use your focus points.
Alright, so... Did we start at a fresh day, or not?
No.
Alright, so I have 1 left. I will save that then. Wait a sec. 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. Alright, what I'm going to do is... Getting to here, I am going to burn a 5th level spell. And cast a level 5 hydraulic torrent. Hang on. Angling it between Roland and Red, but hitting these two.
Okay.
DC not 24.
No.
What is with these spells? It'll be 28 since I don't have the full level up yet.
I've been assuming yours is 28 for all the spells I cast for you. The injured one fails. The other one succeeds. So 22 damage.
Wow, 4 1s on the damage roll. Thanks, dice.
And 11, and then the one that failed is knocked back 5 feet. Okay. I'm just gonna say it like there.
That's moving 2 actions. That's my turn.
Alright.
Unfortunately, I think that may have knocked him out of melee with me and
He was already
someone red.
he was already not in melee with you. Well, I guess he could hit you, but you couldn't hit him. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's what I got. I need to try and deal damage right now. I'm gonna go dinosaur on my next turn, but I figured it was better to do a spell right now.
All right. All 3 of them, they begin to. Ooh, actually, should they do a lightning dance? Yeah, you guys are clustered up again. The three of them begin to sway back and forth, the lightning clouds collecting again, and that overlapping, like, three bubbles of electricity spiral out. It's a little bit less potent now there's not four of them doing the Dance of Ruin, but everyone needs to make a reflex save. Lupin, if you want to roll a d20 for red.
All right.
Of course. Whatever.
Oh my god.
I'll take it because I didn't crit fail.
Tell you what, I got some channel points. I'll spend some. For
No,
reroll.
it's not worth
Hmm?
it. The
For,
chance
I
of me
think-
succeeding is low.
Oh,
No,
I was spending
he's
them
spending it on red.
on
Oh,
red.
okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Let's see.
Wait, can I not
Let me grab the
do
thing.
that from here?
All right, let's
Is
try
that
that again.
why? Is that why this is?
All right, that's better.
Okay, what's the DC now? There's only three of them. So that reduces it. Sorry, I'm doing math. She's still gonna fail, but I think it would have been closer to a crit fail otherwise. So it's gonna be rolling crit success, nothing. I think you just hold your sword aloft and kind of arc the lightning away from you in this insane display of like, this shouldn't work, but you're doing it versus the demons anyway. Solvina, Gangini, and Red fail. Tarek passes and takes half. So let me roll the actual damage.
And 30 also fails?
Oh, you got the +1 on you. Yeah, no, 30 passes.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled real low on the damage for you guys. You're welcome. Alright, so Roland takes nothing. Solvina, you take 16. Red takes 16. Gangini and Tarek take 8. On the D12s, I rolled 1, 1, 11, 3. Could have been catastrophically worse.
We appreciate that.
Roland.
Wait for me to fly to get flanking without provoking an attack from this rock.
Nah, because he's got 10-foot reach. If you get close enough to him, he's going to fucking swing at you.
But if I'm moving into his reach,
Let me read how theirs is.
oh, do they have a special one?
It's slightly different, I think, but I'm not positive. No, you should still be good.
Okay. I mean, if I need to, I'll just elf step up.
Nah, I think you'll be able to just fly in. I mean, I guess elf step works too. I guess no, because elf step's only, is it 10 feet or 15 for elf step?
Elf step lets me 5-foot step twice.
Okay, so you would need to fly then, because he was at that point 15 away from you, because he was already 10 away from you, and he got
Okay, I'll just
hydraulic
fly.
pushed.
I'll just fly up to him then.
Okay, you fly through the air. He's got winged boots now, Tarek.
Awesome. Ouch.
It's not enough to crit, but even so, it will still strike down that rock as well.
It's also cold iron.
Yeah, that's why I'm not. I was reducing other stuff. Your sword, I'm not reducing.
Nice.
I'm at. It is. Cold iron does additional damage to it.
Okay.
Basically, it's not being resisted, and I'm adding 10 extra damage on each hit. Which is pretty spicy. Okay. That's your 3 actions. We're gonna go back to the top of the order with Gangini.
Is there a 30-foot cone I could fit between Sylvina and Red?
For which spell?
I'm going to the Horn of Blasting.
I'm behind a
It would
wall. I
be-
don't know if that matters
You're
to
behind the
Horn.
wall. I think that would help you. Let me just pull up a 30-foot sonic cone. So it's either
think
this
so.
layout
Hi.
or this layout. Oh, they changed how it rotates now. Okay, hold on. It's out of here.
It'd be like that.
That wouldn't. That's the corner version. I don't
Can he-
know.
Can he move 5 feet? If he moves 5 feet to the right, then he could do it.
Yeah, if you move 5 feet to your right, then you'd be emanating like this, which would get both.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Go for
Right.
Rallying Anthem this turn, but I only have 1 focus point left anyway, and there's only 2 of them.
All right, the Horn of Blasting goes off. Woo! They do the bottom. Oh no, bottom one passes. I'm gonna flavor it as partially because he's behind that wall a little bit. The top one fails for the full 27.
Okay.
All right. All right. The like horn. There's like sea spray, lightning ambient in the air around us. It's still kind of dropped temperature from earlier. Now, like the sound, this lighthouse is like groaning under the strain of this fight. Sylvina. Also, Tarek, right before you joined, Tarek tanked all of the saves for being stunned. Just avoided all of them.
Nice.
Somehow I'm still alive.
It's because they did the Dance of
I'm
Ruin.
gonna start by doing a Fire Junction Ash Strider. Going over the wall, or sorry, going through the rock, over the wall, and then down to here. Actually, I'd probably go over here and just 20, 25. Yeah, I can get to there. Like that. And then, so that's the Fire Junction Ash Strider. Terrible damage rolls.
So it went across both of them? Or just one?
Just one. Just one.
He does crit succeed that one.
That's what I figured. Doesn't terrible damage roll. That was 5d8 of damage, by the way.
1, 2, 3, 1, 6. Brutal.
Yep. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then I'll do a 1-action air elemental blast of electricity damage at this one.
Alright. Take your shot.
31
That'll hit.
for 5 electricity.
The electricity seems to crackle around it and not really do anything.
Okay. Good to know. Figured I'd check.
Tarek's earlier lightning bolt did still hurt them, but mainly because it did more than that.
Makes sense. Makes sense. All right.
Okay. Red loses 3 actions, but next turn will not be stunned. Tarek.
All right. Seeing that and seeing the rocks, I'm going to move 5, 10. Is it an action to move red?
Mm-hmm. It's a reposition.
I was going to move her to the square between me and Gangini.
I mean, I would say she wouldn't even need to auto fail of that because she's just stunned anyway.
Okay. I'm going to move her down there.
Just
And-
Resident Evil roundhouse kick her away.
I'll I wasn't planning to kick her, but no, I was planning to kind of like wrestle her down, at least
Leon!
away from the demon. So yeah, move her down to the square between me and Gangini.
I'm just reading. I don't think this triggers.
It's a forced movement, correct?
It is a forced movement, and it's technically an attack action as well. Neither,
Yes.
but it is. It doesn't seem like reposition is a manipulate action, which is the question. So I don't think it'll trigger it, as you basically just like Red is still like stunned, glassy eyed from the overlapping shrieks of the Vrox. You just grab her, throw her behind you, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm doing a full on get behind me, Mr. President. And then as I was immediately reach into my pocket, again pull out the usual the rolled leaf of the whatever his insane turbo styptic is, and then I will do the auto 30 medicine check to heal her 2d8 plus 30 for battlefield medicine.
All right, you hit her with the battlefield medicine, trying to patch her up, even as two like winged vulture demons circle you.
She heals 37.
It's big. She's back above half.
That's my turn. All 3 actions.
All right, it's the Vrox.
This is gonna sting.
They can't dance this turn. They can't screech. One of them kind of like tilts its head at Tarek, and in sync they both say like the same time, like, "What's wrong, groundling? Seeing double." And they are both gonna cast mirror image on themselves. Then this one is going to attack. The other one is going to fly straight up 35 feet. So it's now 45 feet off the ground. Other one lunges at you with reach. It's going to crit you. This is with its vulture jaws. It was a nat 20, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I didn't ask.
Okay.
Its beak sinks into you for 51 damage.
That stinks a little.
That's their turns. It's over to Roland.
I think we may have talked about this before, but blind fight doesn't affect mirror image, does it?
No, it's not the same.
And what is it for mirror image? Is it?
In this edition, it just generates flat 3 illusions. So basically, the first time you hit it, it's a 1 in 4 chance, then a 1 in 3 chance, then a 1 in 2, etc.
Okay.
And always, whenever I do mirror image-esque spells in games, though, if you roll a 1, that's the real person.
Okay. I am going to sudden charge at this rock.
Okay.
Smack him with my sword.
All right, hit it. Make that swing. It's a hit. Give me a D4. It goes straight through, baby. With an extra 10 damage because of your cold iron blade. It's gonna be 35. Knocking this top rock down, I believe. Yep, past bloodied.
Right, I'll do a certain strike.
Even with the map penalty, that's another hit. Give me still a D4 because you didn't actually destroy any doubles. Okay, takes out a double. I guess still does damage. What's the text for certain strike? It's interesting because it's not really getting by their AC. Okay, I think it's because that you would have dealt on a hit, but you're not actually hitting anything. You're hitting the illusion, so I don't think it goes through.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like otherwise in world it'd be like, okay, well now I know which one is real.
Okay.
But you do chip away one of its defenses. Gangini at the top of the turn. I'm gonna roll just a straight luck check on the board. Okay. I'll make note of that. Gangini, your turn.
Okay, so they're at different like altitudes, right?
Yeah, so the one on the left. Here, I'll do a quick, cheeky way to do this. It's 45 feet up. The one in front of you is 10 feet off the ground.
Okay, and are they both mirror imaged?
They're both mirror image. This one has 2 illusions left. The left guy has 3 illusions left.
Okay. How does mirror image and force barrage interact?
Just ignores mirror image.
Oh, cool.
Believe it or not.
James, I think you might get a chuckle out of this.
Which one are you shooting?
The one by Roland.
Okay. Takes 45. I was showing I don't know if anyone here has listened to Worlds Beyond Number, Brennan Lee Mulligan's podcast show, but the long form campaign, it's like the witch, the wizard, the witch, and the wild one. In one of the opening scenes, this like hedge mage casts magic missile, and we were talking about how like, oh yeah, it hits, the text says it hits unerringly, like it can't miss. And my partner Leo was just like, oh, that's kind of bullshit. And I was like, I know. I agree.
Could that be the GM getting tired of my shit?
Yeah. Well, it's because I feel like there's not a good counter to it for most of my, because I feel like it's easier to counter other editions than it is Pathfinder 2e.
Yeah, most of the time
Okay.
your shield is just a big no sell on it.
Yeah, but not here. Not right now.
I agree with that. However, this is like the first encounter we've had the entire AP where crit succeeding reflex saves was not the expected outcome.
I guess.
So, and I mean not in terms of like, I'm fairly sure based on the maths that was how it would work out. So I think that having a way to just guaranteed get damage if you're a spellcaster as opposed to just being kind of like, well, I'm out of luck, is kind of nice.
I think it's a question that we still don't have a great idea of is it the fault of the AP for what creatures they're putting at us, or is it just the way the edition plays? And I don't know enough yet on that.
I think it was a misunderstanding of the rule, because I think me and Nix went over it. We're talking about stun, right?
No.
Oh, what are we talking about?
Reflex
Magic missile.
saves.
And reflex saves. I still think the expected damage of Roland's Vicious Swing is higher than my 5th level Force Barrage.
Yeah, I agree with that. For sure.
That's if I crit though. I think if I don't get the crit, it
Well-
can still like
well-
whiff on damage.
You could.
All right. Gangini does that.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Solvina.
Mhm.
Before you do anything,
Mhm.
you taste, hard to describe it, you taste red. And you see the light begin to tinge in this room before there is a sharp crack of displaced air. And at first, all you guys see is the outline of a face with glowing red lightning bolt eyes and mandibles and horns. Before resolving into what you could only really describe as a red Mothman.
Okay, he looks kind of awesome, but I feel like I'm about to just die.
You hear one of the Vroks like, "Oh, the bishop's here," kind of like very obviously mocking. And you hear this person, like the bishop, the red bishop, is just like, "All of you, stay down. We must banish these creatures for the good of the lost coast." And on his turn, having jumped in front of Solvina in the initiative order, you see, that this strange red creature, I haven't really seen its like before, it essentially, I don't know what's gonna do here, because he did have to jump in. That was his luck check here. Its eyes glow red, and you swear you can see like almost glowing after images of those eyes replicated on his wings behind him, as he looks at the Vrok with full health. You see the Vrok kind of like blink, and its wings kind of stutter in flight. He's just like, "I've slowed that one down." You have a sense that he has inflicted like some sort of stunned or similar condition on it.
On the Brock.
On the Vrok.
Oh, he's on our side. Nice.
Yeah, well, that's why he jumped in and said we have to banish these things for the good of the Lost Coast.
I thought they were talking about. He was talking about banishing us.
Admittedly,
Yeah,
that's
that
what
was
I thought at first.
It's a great bit.
I thought we were about to get ruined.
Solvina, thoughts?
But you have made it abundantly clear what his intentions are.
This guy looks like a devil. Right?
What?
Or, sorry, a demon, not a devil.
What?
Demon, not
Look
a
at this. Look at this boy. What do you mean?
Is this where I go, well, what's the difference?
Technically. This guy's gonna actually the fuck out of you. Get ready. You can make an occultism check to what the actual fuck you're looking at.
Yeah, sure.
I have no quarrel with devils.
Honestly, that's a great point.
Honestly, like during the world wound, it's like devils are actually helping.
Yeah. Oh, the devils actively
Sarah...
sent forces to assist against the world wound.
Sarenrae and Asmodeus had a thing way back in the day.
That is also true.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They worked not like a relationship, but they worked together. They had an alliance.
Yeah, they had an alliance. Well, that was against Rovagug.
Which, to be fair, everybody...
That being said, additionally, Asmodeus is one of the original two gods of the universe. The other one having died. There was originally like a dark and a light god, Asmodeus being the dark god, and then other gods came after that. But since he like helped start the universe, his followers widely believe that it basically Asmodeus helped draft the rules of engagement, for lack of a better word, like how gods can interact with the material plane. And his followers like widely believe that he is like so good at contracts that there are like hidden clauses that when he chooses, the like very essence of the universe, like the contract of all the planes, will just basically declare him as the undisputed ruler of the like multiverse. Just through like whatever loopholes he has like triggered.
Makes sense.
It's great. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, on a 30,
awesome.
on a 30, I mean, you don't know what the fuck a red bishop is, but that's a fucking Mothman. Mothmen
Okay.
are pretty fucking rare monsters. They are not demon or devil. There's some sort of aberration. So not from any of like the evil outer planes. Potentially extraplanar, but often aberrations are just like fucked up things that have manifested on the material. A 30 is pretty good even for such a rare creature. I think you would know that a lot of the time there are mixed stories about them depending on the culture you're in. Like some cultures think that like wherever they come, calamity is sure to follow, maybe not caused by them, but almost as like an omen. However, there are other stories that say Mothmen kind of see themselves as this like fabled agent of fate who can work to like prevent such devastating and destructive fates. More often than not, like one of the reasons there's so not a lot is known about them is that Mothmen, people tend to forget their encounters with them.
Okay.
Unclear whether that's just like a function of like what Mothmen are, or if it's like magic that they can do, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think you would know on that 30 though that like most of the stories aren't in agreement, and like as such you would have trouble identifying this as like an evil being. At your best guess, probably like some sort of neutral aberration, which is honestly a bit odd for a lot of aberrations.
You called him a bishop.
They did call him a bishop.
I feel like I've
very,
heard
very
bishop.
mockingly.
I feel like I've heard bishop before. One sec. I don't have my notes open. Let me open my notes.
We've heard something about the red bishop, but I can't for the life of me remember what the context
That's
is.
why I'm getting up my notes. No, that's wrong document. Here we are. All right, now let's see if I can find what I'm looking for. Red bishop. We definitely heard of the red bishop before.
While we're waiting, Ben, I sent you something.
Oh.
Let me see.
Oh.
Tab over to Discord.
I remember where we've heard the red bishop before.
Oh yeah? Well,
Okay.
you could elaborate.
No, I'm good. I'm curious if other people remember. Plus, I'm in a different room.
That is, you are literally in a different room.
I'm gonna because I'm in a. I'm not. I'm gonna attack the low health rock first, just with fire junction elemental blast.
All right, I'm gonna open that other double doors and just to make life easier visually.
34 to hit. Oh, are we blessed? Still?
As long as you're actually Gangini, are they still blessed?
For 5 more turns.
Yeah, and you're within range, so yes.
And 35.
Give me a D3 versus things.
Oh, right, he's got those things.
Right, he's down to 1 double.
All right, I guess I'll just do another one at map. So it's going to be -9 to whatever I roll.
1 map makes it -9?
Sorry, -4.
I was like, holy shit, did we just discover the one thing wrong with kineticists?
No. Doesn't matter though.
You're right. That was foolish of me to think something could be wrong with kineticists. It's a great point.
19's not gonna do it.
Yeah, it does not hit.
It doesn't get rid of a double though.
Oh shit, let me double check. I think if it's within 5, stand by. Mirror image. Oh, in this edition, if it fails but doesn't critically fail. Wow, that's a way wider margin than 1E. Holy shit. That could be like miss by 9 and destroy a double instead of miss by 5. That feels crazy. But yeah, that will destroy the other double.
Yeah. I agree that those kind of sound crazy.
Right, it's Sylvina. She's recovered. She didn't ever actually move, and the last thing you read had done Lupin Ray, so she fired twice and reloaded, so she should be fully loaded right now.
All right. Let's see here.
If you want for one of her actions, she can roll like a feint and try to get some sneak attack on this guy.
Yeah, sure.
Just roll a d20. I'll add her deception to it.
All right.
Hell yeah, he's off guard. Basically just for the next attack though. So
All right.
if the next one hits, it'll also do sneak.
1. All right. Oh, what that? Sorry, I don't know what happened to that second one.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna hit with her bonus on the 7.
Oh well.
But you can still
Alright,
try to.
yeah.
What? Say that again.
I think
Evil
Red
Black.
Bishop's actually been vaguely referenced multiple times in my notes.
Interesting.
If I had to guess, I know for sure once, and others I'm like, this sounds like they're probably referencing him.
Do you still want to make the last? The next attack wouldn't get sneak, but you could still do a third action, unless you want to just have her run somewhere, which is also.
Yeah, I don't. Still, even with like the debuffs, I don't like her being like here. So we'll just have her. We'll move her right. What did you say we had? Red's movement speed.
30.
We'll just have her sort of like take cover over here.
Yep, I think she is getting ready to reload, or she still has one shot, I guess. But yeah, just kind of taking cover, back pressed against the wall.
Yep.
Tarek.
Well, the amount of flying these ones are doing is mildly irritating. I only have one focus point left. Nearby rock is within like 15, 20 feet of me. 10 feet up and then a couple feet over.
Yeah.
Well, nothing else for it. I'm going to use all 3 actions. I'm going to use Reach Spell for an ignition cantrip through the my brain. I can't think.
Staff of Fire?
Thank you. And so I'll be using, because I'm using Reach Spell, I can still use the touch profile with it.
Oh, okay.
Well, because like ordinarily it comes with a range of 30 feet, but if well, maybe. Because I've been doing that. So ignition. If the target is within your melee reach, you can choose to make a melee spell attack. Ben, I'll let you rule on that one. Do I have to because there's a ranged version with a range of 30 feet, would reach spell only affect that version, given that the wording says if the target is within your melee reach, or can I choose to extend the range of the more powerful touch version? Because like you can extend the range of touch spells with reach spell.
I feel like you could extend the more powerful version.
Okay, because I've done that a few times. I'm just making sure.
No, I think that makes
I was
sense.
just all right, then that's what I will do. So. 25 plus 1 for bless.
25, 26.
Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. No, it's good. It's good. I was double checking my spell attack roll.
26 will not quite do it, no.
Damn.
Yeah.
Does he still have a mirror image up?
This one does not. No, he the last one got blasted off by Sylvina.
Gotcha.
Man, that was on a 9 too. All right, well, that's kind of an unfortunately poor use of my turn. Spell attack. That's my turn. Oh, we'll come back to that. Why is my
Okay.
spell attack so?
The one next to Roland is just gonna doesn't have any more good tricks to do. It's just gonna try to open up on you with beak claw. Okay. 36.
Hit.
29.
Do we have Anthem?
Anthem's still up, I believe. Or no, it's not up because you did the Horn of Blasting.
Oh, wait a minute.
So does 29 hit then without the +1?
Yeah.
Okay. And then last one for sure misses. It's super low. Okay, so 2 regular hits, no crits. Basically like lunges at you with its beak. Dealing 16. Pretty. Oh, that was not the right formula. Hold on. What the fuck was that? Sorry, 21.
Ben, I just realized something. Beans correctly pointed this out. For whatever reason, Ignition was not using my expert spellcaster. So the
So what
attack
was it
roll would
actually?
it would be, with the bless, it'd be 28.
28. That would hit then, so it'll take 23. It's not enough to down it, unfortunately. And those 2 hits on Roland. The first one is 21 and then 18 for a total of 39. It just lashes out. The Vrock is just like the one that's like severely injured, kind of like bleeding, this black ichor dripping down on the ground. Like to the room at large is just like, you're wrong, Bishop. They don't have the blood of the land. They can't help you. Fool! The other rock is going to kind of stagger forward. That's one of its only 2 actions this turn, and then it's going to take a swing at the bishop. See, the bishop pulls this, like, crazy sawtooth red saber and just, like, deflects its beak away in a burst of sparks.
So is that Varrock now nice and low?
It's still 10 feet off the ground, because they have 10-foot reach.
Okay. I'm just saying it's no longer 45 feet up.
No, it had to swoop down to get here.
Cool.
That's their turns. Rolling. Because you are flying, you are still within reach of that other one.
Okay, so this rock here is looking pretty rough, right?
Oh yeah, he's down in the orange, dude. He's real hurt.
All right. Just a regular swing then.
Regular swing. That does indeed hit. And with the extra cold iron from your demon hunting blade, you cut the Vrock's head from its shoulders. Its wings kind of like spasming as it falls to the ground.
Nice.
It's just one action. You still have 2 left.
Yeah. I'll elf step over here. Wait, is the Vrock is now like within melee range of me, right?
This one? Okay, so it's 10 feet up. You're 10 feet away horizontally, but you were already up off the ground. So elf step would bring you close enough to hit.
Okay.
You kind of do this like sick like decapitation swing, spin back around, like stepping through the air as if it was ground, ending next to this rock.
Nice.
And we'll change his values to he is just 10 feet off the ground.
All right. Certain strike with the bastard sword.
Certain strike. That is a crit for 48 plus an additional 10 from The other stuff, and another 5 from the crit acid. This thing goes from pretty healthy to bloodied in about one swing.
Nice.
Oh shit! Actually, no. This one still has the doubles. Give me a D4.
Shit.
It's actually hugely important. Nah, it just destroys double. Give that health
That's
back.
the shit out of a double, though.
Yeah, the double just like shatters apart. Okay. Gangini, that is you. Kind of behind this insane melee of like a full-plated knight going at a demon. There's a red-skinned Mothman, like eyes aglow, seemingly defending you guys. And Tarek, kind of like in the midst of all of it.
I think I'm gonna do my little makeshift full round attack action of the Divine Lance into Horn Blasting.
Okay, first one misses, but does destroy a double.
Okay.
He is down to 1 double now.
I don't know how the fort thing would interact with the double, but that's also
AoE stuff usually just gets by it.
Just avoids it.
Yeah, because
But
it's
it's a.
oh, it is a
still
single
singular
target.
Yeah.
Ooh, then I would say each roll a d2.
Okay.
Just 50-50. We'll see if it gets through this. Yeah, gets through to him for. He does save though, I guess, for 6.
It's supposed to be 28. I don't know if that matters. I know what happened. It's a fixed 28 DC, but to counteract me leveling up, I put a temporary -1 on my spell save DC.
That'll do it.
So it's supposed to be 28. If that doesn't matter, that's okay. But that's what it is.
Okay. But okay, so then it's the bishop. The bishop is just gonna fly up 5 feet. And is just going to attack twice with that crazy sword. Alright, first one is a hit. Hits him, not the double. Seems to deal a decent amount of damage. Hurts him. Second one is a crit, which unfortunately just shatters the double. Quickly, quickly! There's only one left. Destroy it, Sylvina.
I'm gonna open the door, see if the statue's in here. Is it locked?
The one to the left?
Yeah.
No, it's not locked. I'll put actual locks on them if it's locked.
Okay. Peeking in, does it look like he's in there?
No, it seems to be some sort of storage space.
Alright. Over to here. This one?
You do only get one object interaction a turn, so you have that would be an you could use an action to do it.
If it's one action, I'll use one action to do it.
Okay. So free object interaction, do that. Come over here, use an action, open the door. He does not appear to be in there either.
All right, and then I'll use my last 2 actions to Ash Strider.
Don't you only have one action now? Because you had to move and then do an action to open it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's fine then. Can I use my action to open this door?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Do I see him in there?
The one in the bottom here seemed to be some sort of way destroyed now, but personal living quarters of whoever used to be in this lighthouse. And in there, you see Lupin. Stone statue in the room.
Cool. That's it for me. That's my 3 actions.
Red.
Did you make any indication that you found Lupin when you saw him?
No. No.
All right, in that case, then yeah, Red would just let's see here. She wouldn't like here, so she'll just sort of like move out for cover here, and then take a shot at the remaining guy here.
All right. You sight up on him. That will most assuredly hit. You're gonna use no more doubles. That just deals straight 18 to him.
All right, so move, shot, and then final action to reload. So yep, reload. Then yep, that'd be your turn.
All right. Tarek. 1 beast left.
Okay. 2 actions. I'm going to burn a 5th level heal and heal Roland for 5d8 plus 40 health.
Jesus. I was talking about earlier, Tarek. You're really in your element here. Like, there's been electricity spawned by, like, the Vrox, like, storm winds, and the spray of the salt water coming off the sea right by you guys.
Like,
just pooling around you.
For probably the first time in a while, you see a genuine smile on Tarek's face as he goes through this.
Alright, Tarek...
Again, as he feel literally in his element. You heal 63 damage, Roland.
Nice. 110.
Yeah, it's a 63 healing. Jesus Christ. Insane.
I mean, that was a 5th level spell.
Still cool.
I didn't do the pulse because I didn't want the Vrock to get that, obviously.
The, like, swirling aspects of your various, like, connections to nature just spiral around Roland.
And because, again, I don't have a great single action thing to do that is really meaningful in any way. Need to get like a sling or something.
I have a caterwall sling if you wanna get that for now.
I mean, this fight's gonna be well over by the time it happens. What's the range on? For the lulz, I'll give Roland guidance on his next attack.
Hell yeah. Alright, it is the Vrock again.
May the seas and the skies guide your blade.
It is going to look around at what's going on, see its 3 flockmates struck down. And this will be a manipulate action roll, and you see he begins to cast a spell as he weaves these, like, arcane demonic glyphs around himself in the air. That is a crit. Devastating blow, bringing him down to well below bloodied, well below half. But not enough as you see, like, looking at the bishop and the lot of you, like, your times will come. All of you will burn in the abyss.
Does the bishop have a off attack?
Ooh, good question. He does not.
God damn it.
Alright.
Wait, how close did I get this frog? Like,
give me a perception check.
yeah.
He's gonna vanish with Dimension Door. We're out of combat. coward. He flees. Are you all right?
We are.
Been through worse.
More importantly, who are you?
They say it mockingly, but well, my real name would mean naught of much to you all. You can call me the Red Bishop.
Okay, follow-up question. Why are you here?
I was
In
able...
addition to that question, where is here?
Where's here?
And another question, why is here?
I think that last one was perhaps facetious. Your faces are hard to read, no mandibles, far too few fractal eyes. But I digress. You simply appeared here not knowing where it is.
I'm just
Go
gonna
through it.
whisper on the wind to Roland. He's in here.
We just came for our friend.
He looks around, he's like, "What friend? Are there more of you? And you came from where?"
The pit?
On the Devil's Plateau.
Yeah, that one.
Then perhaps those demons were wrong. Perhaps you can help me. Where in the pit were you when this happened?
Very
Were we at the
bottom.
bottom level?
You're at the bottom.
Yeah, we were in the bottom level in a suspiciously nice room with a dead poet.
That means nothing to
He was
me.
in the closet.
He was gay?
No. They literally kept him in a small closet.
That seems disrespectful.
I would agree.
So this portal was the result of a closeted poet, is what you're saying?
I could either
The thing
confirm
in
or
his
deny
head.
whether he was part of it.
The thing in his head, we think.
His poems?
Well, there were intellect devourers. Yeah, there were definitely those.
No, it was the intellect devourer.
devourers.
Yeah, the intellect.
Ah. That is truly disturbing. Part of the Black League, no doubt. Always causing mischief in the material. Look, it doesn't matter. If you were in the bottom, you saw it, yes? You saw the sigils?
We did.
Yeah, the faded ones.
His strange eyes snap to you and he's like, "Faded? How faded?"
I mean, they were in pretty rough shape. I mean, they looked ancient.
He's like,
I mean,
"That doesn't bode well. Perhaps there is still time. You all... I believe you have what the flock of demons so... Well, I suppose it is somewhat accurate. That you have the blood of the land in you. You see this area, the Lost Coast, especially around that small town just over the way. He kind of nods toward, the direction of the sea. And you get the implication he means, across the sea.
How far across the sea?
Not far, just across the bay.
Do I think that I could fly there relatively quickly?
Hold on, let me look at my maps. I don't think it's that close.
Because I've got.
Wait,
Yeah, it's
are we close to Riddleport?
Riddleport.
Is
No,
one, like-
we're close to Sandpoint.
Oh,
I think that's why.
okay.
This, I don't know what it is about, perhaps vortices of various ancient magics, but this town, it produces heroes. It molds them, links them to Varisia in a way that I think you are. Also, I don't know how far you can go, miss, but we are some 3.5 miles away.
All right, let me do the math real quick. I'll get back to you.
If anyone wants to make like a society check or like a Sandpoint knowledge check, like what the fuck is like what's in range of what is in range of like across the ocean around here within 3.5 miles.
Really, that's crazy.
That might be something.
You said how many miles?
31. 3.5.
3.5.
Technically 3.4.
Okay, and I just gotta make sure that this is correct. That's gonna be 60 times.
On a
10
31,
gives me 1 minute.
there's a couple of islands that you think would fit this and be large enough to even support a structure. The Dragon's Punch Bowl and Grubber's Hermitage. So presumably one of those two islands. Look, if
Sadly,
we...
I don't quite have the range to get there.
He's like, regardless, we'll find a way back. The point is, I need you to come with me. We can still seal the pit before it's too late.
We can
Let's
steal
We
the
have
pit.
to go depetrify our friend first.
A good plan that could help with the ritual. The more there, the better. I can start the ritual, but I need those with the blood of the land to help.
All right.
We must
Do
move.
people need to be born in Sandpoint to have the blood of the land?
Probably not.
He's like, there have been other heroes that I don't believe were from here, but still seemingly displayed those signs. The point is, we must move quickly before she finds out.
Who?
Who's she?
Scarhorn.
Oh,
The dragon.
Of course, the dragon.
Okay, is there a time limit on this? Because we need to get back to town on Petrify Our Friend and maybe get some rest, because we've been getting the shit beaten out of us all day, and we're at our limit.
we know that the dragon comes within the next couple of days. We need to be ready to prepare for it. But yes, I think if we can get back to town and be ready to meet it, then perhaps with that.
I think he wants to seal the pit before Dragon comes.
And
Could we meet
none of you can fly across the bay, correct? He's like kind of like rubbing his temples.
I would get like a third of the way.
No, I don't. I can't do that, unfortunately.
How are you getting to the
I
pit?
think-
Was there... Do you have transport? Perhaps we could go back through this... He kind of gestures at the weird, like, immaterial dais that you're on. He's like, perhaps you know how to reactivate this. We could go find your transport and be there within a day or two.
We have teleportation available to us. The trick is finding our way back out of the pit. We were stuck in an area where there wasn't teleport readily available. We
I could help you fight past what is in the way.
8 ghasts.
Not ideal, but not insurmountable.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I have any idea how to activate this teleportation portal?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
I can't get much better than that.
That is an insanely high roll. Yeah, just say the password. You guys didn't need to say the password get here last time because it had been soon enough after that the portal was still active. It has faded, but it's presumably the same password that was in the other room.
Okay, let's grab Lupin and quickly search for anything that could be of any help here before we leave.
I'd say just give me a quick perception check as you rifle through the lighthouse. He's like, quickly, we must go.
35.
Well,
35. Jesus Christ. Tarek, you do a quick loop. Whoever lived here, it's been a long fucking time, and it's not really it's showing its age a lot. That being said, I'm gonna in this kind of back room where Lupin was, seems to be whoever used to live here. Judging by the tools, probably there's some sort of stonemason as well as a lighthouse keeper. But on that high perception check, you find that kind of hidden behind a panel in the wall in their old room, under a loose brick, there is a small wooden coffer, and as you open it up, there are 8 gold bars worth 100 gold pieces each.
All right.
There's also an old but still legitimate deed that proclaims ownership of all land and buildings on the island.
Cool. Oh, we have an island fortress now, if we live.
I'm going to take down
need
some of the
renovations, but
lighting effects here just so you guys can see them. You can also search through that small, partially collapsed shed, but there's not really anything in it. Seems to be some skeletal remains of donkeys or mules, maybe.
Fucking demons.
Before we go through the portal, how's everyone doing on health?
I'm okay. I can do another healing pulse, although if you have your staff, that would work.
I have 1/3 level heal.
Okay.
I mean, I'm totally down to use it.
Maybe
I
we
don't
use.
know how.
You guys are also going to get 90 experience and a hero point.
So that puts us at 130.
130.
Dragons aren't weak to what do you call it? Cold iron, right?
Not normally.
They are weak to dragon slaying swords, though.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Do you think in preparation, as we're resting in town, would be worth swapping the acid rune onto the greatsword?
Probably.
You would know black dragons are acid dragons. It's probably not going to do anything.
Oh, yeah. How much does the acid rune cost again?
I will
Or any
say
kind of like
he
elemental rune.
listening to you guys talk about how you're gonna rest. He's just like, wait, if you rest, is resting the prerequisite for turning your friend back from a statue?
Really,
Yes, I could do that in the morning.
we need to get through town.
Why don't we just rest here then? I can stand guard.
We can, if we have to prepare, we should properly prepare.
Well,
I
so
do not think undertaking.
Do you not wish another ally against
unprepared?
ghasts?
guys, wait. So Sylvina, we
No. I mean, the help against the ghasts would be appreciated, but before we do the ritual in the pit, I think that we should prepare. I do not think that we should do a powerful ritual without being sure that we are ready.
I
Right.
agree. I'm just, if we need to
Don't you
fight
get
past ghasts, surely this statue boy would be helpful.
yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
Sylvina,
Yes,
what he's saying is
absolutely.
we rest here tonight, fight our way back to town tomorrow in the morning through the ghasts and whatever else is in our way, and then we prepare back in town. I think it's the quickest way to get there at this point.
I think he kind of like waves his hand dismissively at like the bodies, like the stacked rock bodies, and he's just like, they are cowardice demons without their flock. We will remain safe here, I am sure.
Cool.
Okay.
I did not get a chance to finish doing them. I'm sorry, I'm muttering. Go ahead.
Huh? I'm good.
I'm also pretty sure that Frog is probably terrified of me at this point. A flying paladin who just cut down 3 Frogs.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
ideal. Not an ideal thing for him.
I completely forgot what I get next level. So
Do you upgrade your spellcasting?
no, I don't get that until
I mean, you get 6
Level
level
15.
spells.
I do get 6 level spells, which is nice.
I think that's
Which is
that kind of
important
falls
because one of those will be stone to flesh in the morning.
Very well, then we will rest here. I will take my vigil. So he kind of just like flies up and just like crouches down like a gargoyle on the rim of the lighthouse. I don't know if you heard this target. Like it's like half a lighthouse.
I did not hear. I came in mid fight.
Okay, so he's basically just like perched on like the rim of the lighthouse wall as it still remains,
Is
kind of looking
there
out.
a room in here where I think he can't hear me?
I mean, you don't really see ears on this man. You're not sure how great his hearing is or is not. Presumably, the ones that have stone walls and ceilings are at least the most secure. Do you bring your friends somewhere to rest? Slash talk. He'll also say, if anyone else wants to join me on vigil, I wouldn't say no.
Tarek would certainly keep watch for a while, just if simultaneously like both keeping watch, but also kind of meditating and taking in the sea.
I think I'm gonna ask him if there's somewhere that he thinks I can pray in solitude, and then I will join him for watch after my praying.
Very well. He kind of shrugs, then like looks straight back out to the horizon again.
So he doesn't say if there's anywhere I can pray in solitude?
Oh, if there anywhere, I thought you said you just wanted to.
No, if there is anywhere.
So,
I suppose in the old rooms in there,
Alright.
I don't know what your
I'm gonna
faith
go.
is.
Into here, and I'm gonna close the door.
Do you follow the Imperial Lords?
No. I follow the Savored Sting.
Well, as long as you have the blood of the land, I suppose being an Empyrean worshipper isn't as necessary. I can take care of that.
I'm gonna close the door behind me.
Okay.
So, kind of
Or-
an odd question for you. I know Lupin's been stoned the whole time, so the way this works is like, was he basically just like frozen in that last moment, and that's like the last thing he remembers, or is he like sort of, or is this a whole "I have no mouth and I must scream" kind of situation?
Hmm. I think you're not entirely conscious, but you are getting fleeting moments of things. Is there anything in particular you're trying to notice?
Not, not in particular, but I just want to like hear. It's really more like because I'm sort of
Roll.
thinking like if Lupin was like really conscious at all, like sort of like here he probably would have been like thinking about like a lot of different stuff, but mainly like maybe he's like since he's had some time sort of alone with his thoughts, maybe he's having like a bit of a I don't know, a bit of a sort of wondering like, like now that he's like so close to finding, his parents and I knows where they are, now he's just sort of wondering like, well, why did they leave me behind? He thought they might have had a good reason, but now he's thinking like, well, now it's he's sort of entering like it's sort of like this sort of like here, but wait, like what if they just like didn't want me? Maybe what if they thought I was in the way or something? And that's what he'd be maybe sort of thinking now, like why, like so yeah, just sort of get an idea of what his mind headspace is going to be when he when he comes out of this.
All right, I can see that. Um,
Alright.
are you trying to like pull people into the room with you, Sylvina?
No, I'm trying to be away from people right now.
Okay. I think
I
at least
think-
Red will bring Gangini into like one of the side rooms and is just like. Honestly, I don't know that she sleeps tonight. I think she is just like sat in front of the door with a pistol, with Gangini's statue behind her.
You mean Lupin?
Agini.
Gangini, sorry, Lupin.
Oh.
Sorry, I was
okay.
telling people before everyone showed up that I'm a little brain dead from kids being sick at work today.
She's just holding Gangini at gunpoint.
Yeah, just robbing him. Unless anyone tries to interfere and like makes her sleep or tries to convince her.
I think Tarek would probably try and convince her at some point, but I don't think he's particularly persuasive. I have actually my diplomacy isn't bad. Yeah, I think at some point I would say, Red, I hate to say this, he's not going anywhere. I'll restore him in the morning. You need to rest. We still have quite a trip to get back tomorrow.
And she kind of like looks at you with like a bit of like wild eyes. And slowly nods, but she does like kind of just curl up in this room.
And I think probably as Red goes to sleep, she'll probably see just a single tear drop from statue of Lupin.
I like that. Sylvina, as they're kind of doing that over there, what are you trying to do alone in here?
I would like to consult the spirits.
All right, it's been a long time since we did this ability. I need to. So, all right, hit me with the rules again. You're trying to you talk to them and discover. Yeah, I need to just look at it. Nature, occultism, or religion. Okay. I'd say yeah, which ones are you trying to contact?
Religion.
Okay, give me a religion roll.
Does anyone have points?
I do.
We got a hero point from that.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did
we
get a
did?
hero point.
You did also
Okay,
get a
let's
hero
use
point
that
from
hero
the rock fight.
Yeah, I'll just use the hero point then. Okay, 30.
Okay. Based on the highest level. Hmm. I think on a 30 on this island, you see like a shapeless proto demon, like a minor entity of the abyss, appear before you. A success, not a critical success.
All right. And I'm going to ask as quietly as I can. Uh, I'm trying to figure out how I can phrase this properly. Give me a second. Sorry. Um. How can I phrase this in a way that is
This reminds me of a video I was watching where the guy like summons a genie and his first wish is to do like a genie audit where he can just run wishes by it, and the genie is like obligated to say how he would fuck with him in the audit. Like, I want to be able to leap over tall buildings. He's like, you can, but once because of the fall, then you would die.
I've always hated that whole thing with genies, where it's like, obviously it's just like it's a parable about like being careful about what you wish for,
yeah,
but it makes
for sure the intent.
It writes genies into being so like obstinate about like trying to fuck with people's wishes.
It depends on the genie in my worlds. I tend to find there are certainly ones that try to fuck people over.
Okay, here's what I'm going to ask. The Red Bishop's winged flock resides on this island, yes?
The Red Bishop's winged flock resides on this island. Now that's an interesting question.
My problem here out of character is in character, and based on my notes, Sylvina has figured out with like 95% certainty what's going on here. She is pretty sure if she tells the rest of you, we are all going to die. If she tells you before we sleep.
I think the like proto demon cocks its little head towards you. And just says, "Of course. There are dozens of wings in his unkindness on the island." Do you think your character would know what an unkindness is?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. If anyone doesn't, it's a flock of ravens.
Yeah. I think at that.
And then it just kind of like blows a raspberry at you and fucking vanishes.
Yeah. I think at that, Sylvina's just going to be like, well, I'm going to whisper on the wind to Roland.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you something under the condition that we don't rush in stupidly.
Roland, how do you reply?
What have you done now?
It's a great answer. What have you done now?
It checks out.
In the morning, after we go through the portal, we need to be treasonous before the red wings can spread.
It's fucking using like communist spy like language.
I'm worried he can hear me whispering where I am.
The flute is played at dawn.
I'm trying to explain, to give him the tools he needs to figure out what I have figured out without directly saying.
Yeah, no, I get it. I just think it's
Where is Sylvina at the moment?
So I'm referencing like Nualia's message and stuff, you know.
Where is Sylvina at the moment?
just like quietly in that back room.
I'm going to go to the back room, pick up Sylvina, and bring her outside. Do you resist?
No, I won't resist. Where are you dragging me specifically?
Like, how big is this island?
I don't think you know. You haven't. Like, it's pretty sizable.
We head out of the lighthouse. Hold on one sec. Well, first head out of the lighthouse.
There's a lot of elevation changes, but probably at least an island like 900 feet across. You can see various buildings in the distance. See a much taller, what looks like a church.
I'm gonna
actually, you know, hold on. I can
say
bring it.
quickly. I'm actually gonna ask if Gangini can send us through the. Oh no, because we can't get back through the portal. That's right. Okay.
I'll just like.
You guys are here on the map.
I'll just go like 150 feet away from the lighthouse so we can talk.
Can we go to an open area where we can see if there are any rocks overhead?
Sure. You just go like over here by the coast.
Yeah. All right. Are you looking for specifics? Is that it?
Yes.
Walia said when we encountered her at the beginning.
Like what did Walia say? Just in general, like the whole thing.
No, I have the whole thing. I'm asking if Roland remembers.
Oh, okay.
No.
The last phrase was, "I do not wish these 7 dooms upon Sandpoint, and that one hearkens on red wings. Unless you can delve the pit in time, you will not escape his fires." That is not talking about a dragon's acid. A black dragon does not have red wings. The Red Bishop has red wings. The Red Bishop, we were also told recently, is the Red Hawk, which also has red wings. I confirmed with the spirits that his flock are the rocks. He is almost certainly a priest.
To be fair,
Pazuzu.
that's not what the spirit said.
No, but I think it's a reasonable inference.
I'm just saying. It is not technically what was said.
And Roland doesn't need to know the technical details. I think
You know.
I think our best bet is to kill him in that tiny enclosed space before he can fly away in the pit. What adds up well is that he is the one harkens on Red Wings. I think we should be careful.
I mean, we still have to descend the pit either way, but
Yes. No. I agree with that. I'm just saying, if we do his ritual, I think it's going to release whatever is trapped there, not free it. Or not seal it again. And I think taking him by surprise is probably our best bet.
yeah, that makes a lot more sense than saying we need to betray this dude without any context.
All right. You guys have this conversation, kind of wander back. But when you wander back, you see the Red Bishop still just kind of like posted up, watching for you guys. I think upon approaching, he's probably like, "You really should get some rest. If we need to go deep into the pit tomorrow."
Have you been to the pit yet?
I have. It is difficult to plumb its depths by myself. There are many dangers in the pit. It's why I was so eager for news on the seal.
Right.
So Vina has an idea, and after what she just told Roland, she doesn't think it's going to be acceptable, so she's not going to do it.
Rest well. I will see you at dawn.
Yeah.
All right.
Does Tarek have any heals he can expend before we sleep? Or heal checks?
Yes, I do.
That we
Sorry, I
can
had
do?
to get up for a sec. Yes. Give me one moment.
And of course, the other thing out of character is, like, it makes no sense for Lupin to be there unless we were lured here, specifically for the sake of luring us here.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
It just, I'm like 95% sure that this guy is trying to undo the seal.
I'm pretty sure.
no.
Well,
I agree with you.
I think I think Tarek is suspicious because I think he remembers I don't remember. Like, in true to form, if you don't remember, your character doesn't remember. But like my brain is blown right now, so I'm trying to remember everything with the Red Bishop. Heelys.
Yeah.
I have.
And basically, I think that trying to kill this guy when he can fly and not getting him by surprise is going to be real bad for us. So that's my thought process.
Okay, so I have. Oh goodness. I
Now,
have a
granted-
single level 2 heal left. All my others are spent. So I'll go ahead and burn that now. So everybody will heal.
Okay. Go ahead and hit that heal.
I'm not even sure if
Nice.
Everybody heals
solid.
18.
Surely a
I'm
good
not
portent.
super sure if
Red will just max on sleep now, though. so she's good.
Yeah. Roland, how badly injured are you still?
I think you got me up to like 110, 118. I'm like 60 or some odd off.
All right, I'll auto 30 you with a medicine check. So you heal another 39, so whatever you sleep off should get you back to full health in the morning.
Yep.
And we get our con mod times our level.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'll be back at full health in the morning too. Solina, how are you?
I'm at 61 out of 151.
I will give you a heal check real quick.
Appreciate it.
You heal 40.
Cool.
Nice.
This auto 30 to
then-
medicine check is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's level times what for how much we heal then?
Level times con modifier.
Oh, wonderful. That gets me to max.
Cool. And then Gangini, are you good for healing or do you want one too?
I'm
Might
good.
as well. Okay.
And then we take our level, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Level 11, bitches.
All right.
I have no idea what feat I'm taking. I need to figure that out.
I feel like we'll
I
probably
am-
pause there for the night then if we're just gonna do our level ups.
I
think
also
it's
have
a good
no
time
idea
for
what
it.
feat I'm taking.
But thanks for
I
watching,
think
and
I
we'll see
have
you next week.
Relative idea, but